just realized I was recording shit. Oh well. Now
Well,
we are.
you can just pull it off Twitch. It's fine.
Yeah. I'll get it anyway.
Yeah.
If you have time to waste, you have time to present that piece of evidence.
Yeah. That piece, sir?
Yes. That piece.
What piece are we talking about again?
The One Piece!
This!
Oh, we haven't got to see one of these in a second. Yay! Should I be grateful this coffee's only hot enough to give me first-degree burns?
Oh, now I remember. Are first-degree burns worse or third-degree burns?
Third degree is worse, yeah.
Oh, okay. I've never really been sure on that. This is the victim's coffee cup.
Yes. The victim's cup. Take a good look at the rim.
Now listen, pal, have we considered that maybe the proprietor of this establishment doesn't wash the cups?
Oh, yes, it's unmistakable. There's clearly a coffee stain on it.
On the outside? How do you get a stain there?
From
drinking
lips?
coffee with your mouth.
Yeah.
This guy sucks at drinking coffee.
Well, okay.
Wow.
Fucking dog shit at it.
I think another point to make here is that the stain might be further down on the cup so that it was more visible on the Game Boy Advance.
That does make sense, yes.
Conclusive proof that the victim did drink the poisoned coffee that was in this cup.
Not
The
this
victim-
cup. Just so we're clear.
The victim gulped down the...
That one on its own, that one on its own.
Yeah.
You said just like this. For the record, the only prints on the cup were the victims and the defendants.
The coffee contained potassium cyanide covered in the victim and Maggie's fingerprints. I see.
Upon further investigation of this cup, we found a certain chemical substance.
KB, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that.
Gloop, that was a sub.
Sorry. The one where you spend money. I'm sorry. You spend money on me and I can't even fucking get it right. You spend money on me and I can't even fucking get it right, KB. I'm so sorry. Holy moly, girly pop. Thank you for the sub. That was very, very nice of you to do. I believe he is blaming Maggie for the murder. I believe he is blaming Maggie for the murder, and he is accusing Gumshoe of incompetence. Which is generally correct, but not really relevant at this immediate moment.
I mean, he's trying really hard to get Maggie off the charges.
Thank you, Mech, for going on the One Piece adventure. Potassium cyanide? I've heard of that chemical before. Exactly how strong is this poison, Detective Gumshoe?
It's, well, that stuff's lethal. Eat too much in your history. How much is too much?
A lethal dose is 0.2 of a gram. That's enough to finish anyone off.
0.2 of a gram? How much is that? I
In
don't really
burgers.
know grams. You know when you swab your ears for earwax? Like about that much.
Well, thank God he cleans his ears. Maya, you better be able to relate to this.
What
Earwax,
a
huh?
thing to say to him.
That sounds like something Gumshoe's got an abundance of.
Such a small quantity of poison could have been concealed anywhere.
And, oh, here we go. Oh, by the way, the bitrate is fixed, so you should be able to refresh and you'll catch up. I'll write that in chat.
Oh shit, nice.
Oh yeah, sick.
Oh yeah, it looks fucking normal now. Awesome.
Yeah, it just does this. It always does this. It's dog shit, and then it's not.
Yeah? Well,
Yep.
That's fine.
Some kind of a motive.
Yeah, but if you ask me, it's been blown way out of proportion.
You know what my golden rule is, detective?
Coffee before cigarettes, and then coffee.
Chuck out a bad cup of coffee. You can always get another.
Huh? I don't get it.
Fire, I love your big smile with, Gumshoe lines where he's like, I don't get it, or what piece of evidence was that again?
I don't get it.
I'm saying we can always get another witness on the stand if we have to chuck you out.
By the way, you mentioned cigarettes with respect to Godot. The original idea for him was that he was going to be like literally drinking bourbon and smoking cigarettes constantly in court.
That rules.
That's fucking awesome. I completely understand. Like, this character would be completely perfect with that. I would love to see that. I understand why we didn't go with it.
Yeah, I think the coffee thing is also like kind of funnier in a way.
Yeah,
you know?
it is. It is, yeah.
Gulp.
So stick to the facts, detective. Now then, what was Miss Bird's motive?
Come on, Gumshoe.
She was, he said she wanted to steal a lottery ticket.
I knew it. That's what we heard yesterday, too.
It disappeared from the scene of the crime.
And it wasn't just any lottery ticket. It was a winning ticket for $500,000.
Boy, I hope they let me bring up the fact that that this boy wanted $500,000.
Mr. Armstrong knew about the ticket too, didn't he? But he stole the wrong one.
Then, is it possible Maggie stole the winning one?
That's right, I forgot that we'd already covered that Armstrong stole one, but it was a bad one.
Yep.
I don't know. I mean, I imagine the like bourbon and cigarettes thing would have been like early enough into design that they weren't like writing lines for him yet.
I feel like he could, like, a lot of his dialogue, I feel like he could, like, say it, like, while he was, like, he's holding, like, bad evidence is like bad scotch.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
It'll just leave your throat burned.
It would probably be that he would be talking more about, like, the alcohol, right?
Yeah, I can see it. I feel like people who are, like, into smoking, like, people who, like, smoke a lot, they never sound like a commercial. They're never like, this goes down smooth, I can appreciate the flavor. Every single person I know who smokes regularly.
You would say that was a lucky strike there. That's true.
Oh my god, you're right. Oh my god, you're so right. He absolutely would, yeah. He would. Alright, I'm gonna press harder, though. Wait a minute! The mere fact that the lottery ticket disappeared in no way implicates my client.
Ah!
What? Why did that not advance? There it went.
I have here in my hand the very ticket in question.
Why is there a picture of Shelly the Killer on it?
Gloop, not every radio is Shelly the Killer. For one thing, Shelly's radio was like a totally different color. It was like an aqua kind of color.
I guess that's true. I guess that's true. Do you want to fucking? Sorry, I'm. Let me take 1 second to click something. I'm so sorry. Let's see if I can fix it in the middle of everything. Yay! I fixed it in the middle of everything.
Okay.
Yay!
What did you do? What happened?
Or it can be broken. Or it can be broken.
Oh.
Oh?
Oh, I guess it's just broken. That sucks. Okay, my tool to mark the VOD for funny moments is not cooperating. Yeah, no fun. I'll just jot it down. Dear Diary, at 57 minutes into the stream, I made Firemtn laugh very hard. I felt fulfilled as a person, as I do when I make anyone laugh.
You don't really write in your diary when you make me laugh, right?
No! Because I just remember.
That's the $500,000 lottery ticket?
One of the female police officers found it when she was conducting a search. I gotta clarify it was a female police officer.
Female.
Because otherwise it might sound like, you know, so somebody was doing something kind of creepy, you know? Also, I'm a big supporter of women. Of the defendant.
I'm a big supporter of women! Just so excited up there.
I'm a big supporter of women!
Order! Order!
Listen, Judge. Be gay, do crimes, pal!
She's quite a lucky bird, our little waitress. You will submit that ticket as evidence to court immediately.
I better keep an eye on that ticket. The judge's voice is quivering.
I'm flustered.
Winning lottery ticket for $500,000 found during a body search of Maggie.
This ticket was presented to the court in the previous trial, too. But it feels heavier now, somehow. $500,000, you say?
They didn't cover how much the lottery ticket was worth?
It's just a scrap of paper.
I mean, I can't... yeah, not a cup of coffee. But, I mean...
I don't care about that.
Not the first time that this court has ever, like, maneuvered perfectly around an incredibly important piece of information.
Yeah.
Gumshoe would look great with a lesbian pride flag pin.
God, imagine butch lesbian Gumshoe! Oh my god!
She'd be just the same.
Think about this. Think about this. Think about this.
She'd
so
be
hard
just the same. She'd be just
reopening
the same.
Flip Studio Paint and hitting Control N.
It would be the same, but it would be awesome.
That's true.
What matters is where it was found, Your Honor.
And that's on Maggie's person, unfortunately.
You really think there are any contradictions in this testimony?
To be honest, I don't know.
Gumshoe told us out in the lobby! He said we'd be forming a united front, right? How do we win the case if he doesn't throw us a line?
I don't have a whole lot of options right now. Best I can do is gather the facts together, I guess.
I'm sorry, pal. I wish I was helping more.
Alright, let me push on some of these, because there was one that I didn't push on yet that I need to.
Yeah,
It was this one, yeah. Because every single time that I've pushed, I've gotten a piece of information, right?
Not every time, but usually, yeah.
Yeah, I've gotten
like,
I've gotten 2 so far. So
Yeah.
very, very good.
Hello, Boblino.
How you doing, Balbino? Alright, we're pushing on this further. Well, maybe the other witnesses just missed him. Perhaps their view of the victim's table was obscured in some way.
Ha! That argument is about as weak as the coffee at Tribulations, right?
Huh?
I have here in my possession a ticket.
A ticket? Huh, looks more like a photo to me.
Yes, a one-way ticket to Guiltyville. Population, the defendant. I spent 20 minutes writing that out in the lobby. This is a photograph taken from near the entrance to the kitchen. This is the scene as witnessed by the chef moments after the poisoning took place, correct?
Oh no, someone's dying in my restaurant. Better take a picture from a very awkward, obtuse angle.
I think the court will agree that with such a clear view of the scene of the crime... How, Mr. Trite, could anyone have overlooked a second person at the table?
What if he just slid slightly to the left? Ah!
Certainly seems to show the victim's table extremely clearly.
It does not. It does not.
Looks good to me.
It stuttered as that screen appeared, so it's just a guy lying dead, no music or anything. Perfect! Look at the dead guy, everyone!
That's enough. Facts of this case seem overwhelmingly clear to me. The defendant had ample opportunity to commit the crime at which she is charged. Furthermore, it seems beyond reasonable doubt that she did indeed commit this crime. I like an old man who knows the score.
Me complimenting the guy in the booth at the baseball game.
There's also the matter of the $500,000 lottery ticket.
He's just like turning it over in his hands as he says this.
That alone provides a very credible motive.
Knickers, is it just me, or does it seem like the judge wants to keep that thing?
I mean, with that sum of money, even I might be tempted to bend the rules.
What did I
Maya,
say, Nick?
you know, I was about to lecture you on insulting the judge's honor. I think you're onto something here. This guy lets a
Nick,
fake
we
me
insult
in
the
here.
judge's honor all the time.
Yeah, but you do it loudly. That's the problem. He's old and his hearing's going, but it's not gone.
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Yeah, see, he can hear us now as we impugn his honor. Old is a compliment? As an old woman, yes. Yes, it is.
We're not that old.
Yeah.
I'm old.
We're not that old.
You're not old.
I'm 16. I'm a grandmother.
I don't mind an old man who is weak to the siren call of money.
He doesn't mind if the judge takes it.
Lauga.
I'm into old man
Wow.
yaoi and grand theft.
Not good, Nick. The evidence against Maggie is starting to pile up fast.
You said old man, Yowie.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that comes up a lot.
In Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney? Under what circumstances? Oh my goodness.
No, I mean just in general.
Oh, okay, that's true. Yeah, that's because the court has ruled guilty once already.
I'd say it's about time to wrap up this repeat performance.
I know, Misha, I'm being silly. None of us are old.
Yay.
Yay, not old.
Yay, not old!
With one final, decisive piece of evidence.
The evidence that makes you old!
Oh no, I don't want the evidence that makes me old.
No! No, you're going to hold the evidence that makes you old! He's got more evidence against Maggie?
This is the apron the delightful Miss Bird was wearing at the time.
Oh.
Wow, that's not the cleanest apron I've ever seen.
That stain looks like... It can't be blood, can it? Wait. Why would this guy bleed? He was poisoned.
It's a good question. It's a very odd thing to be on the apron. When
Yeah,
he was
this is a...
poisoned.
Yeah,
I
this
don't
is
know, maybe he like vomited blood after being poisoned directly onto Maggie.
Yeah. Poison that makes you projectile vomit.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
thing is, she didn't mention it because it's a waitressing job and shit like that just happens.
Yeah, exactly. That's normal.
Yeah, exactly.
Ha! It seems the star of our play was a little flustered.
Misha, you just said that we're not old, and now you're saying that Gumshoe is old. Gloop, can you open the court record and show Gumshoe's profile, please?
I can! Gumshoe! Age!
32!
Some people are just born old, and I think he's one of them.
He doesn't even seem that old to me!
No,
He's
he
just-
doesn't. He's not old, he's world weary.
He's old in the way
definitely
Sid Final
weary.
Fantasy
I don't know if
VII's
he's
old.
world weary.
Like how they call Sid an old man in FF7.
God,
Yeah,
wait,
like-
how old is Sid
Right.
again?
I think,
I think
also
he's literally
32.
also 32.
Oh my god, why is that the default old guy age in Japanese content? That's
The
not
thing-
old!
The thing that really confuses me with FF7 is that they all act like Sid is really old and he's 32, but they don't do that with Barrett, and Barrett is 35.
I mean,
Like-
Barrett's just like that, though.
He's Barrett, one of his identifiers is that he's a dad, but like, they don't talk about him like he's a crotchety old man like Sid, right?
I mean,
like,
part of that may be the fact that he has a Gatling gun mounted on his arm, like, you know.
Yeah, I
go
mean,
there.
yeah.
Let's see, can I get
yeah,
to...
that's true.
Can I get to the... Yeah, I can. Can I pop this out? I'm trying to get to my, pop out quick actions. I can pop out my quick actions! Okay, cool. Sorry, I'm being a clip maker queen. I want to have my... Oh. Okay. Just, by the way, the VOD marker capability of Twitch seems to be just completely down, actually. Even using the VOD marker tool built
Wait.
into Twitch breaks.
I've never used that.
Oh, I
but-
love using. I
know you love using it. I know.
Yeah. Sid was just aged by excessive consumption of cigarettes and tea. I think like rocket fuel might have had a thing to do with it.
That's possible.
Yeah.
And somehow spilled coffee on herself.
The coffee. That's not exactly the first thing that caught my eye.
Of course, the coffee stain isn't the most interesting thing about the apron. No, there's something else that stands out even more. Something else? I presume you mean...
The raspberry.
Of course. I'm referring to the pocket.
The pocket?
Kiddo's really walking around this.
A search carried out right after the incident uncovered this. Potassium cyanide. The very poison used by the killer was in her apron pocket.
Bottle of poison in Maggie's pocket. Didn't we already know this? Or did I just assume?
Yeah, but we didn't have the actual bottle yet.
Okay.
Yeah, and Maggie's prints were the only ones on it.
What?
Order! 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 The court will accept these items into evidence.
Worn by Maggie at the time of the incident. Has a small pocket, but big stains. We still haven't confirmed that that's blood on it.
Well,
Seems pretty presumptuous.
I mean, what else would it be?
Well, it was an Italian restaurant, so.
It's a French restaurant.
I'm making joke.
Oh.
Okay, that was joke. That was joke.
It's kind of the first time I've ever heard one of those from you, so I was unused to it, I guess.
There's something still bothering me, Mr. Godot. Why have you not explained the bloodstain to the court? Bloodstain? What bloodstain would that be?
I thought he was gonna do like a spit take and just like, there's a blood stain?
That would have been pretty good.
Don't play games, prosecutor! The blood-covered stain that's smeared all over the apron. That's ridiculous. No one told me anything about a blood stain.
Oh, this is what we're doing, okay. You don't need to be told, just look at it.
Well, detective.
Excellent.
Could the
Thank you for the follow. Oh, that's Peach Tanuki. Okay. I was like, oh crap, how well do I know my kanji? Thank you for the follow, Peach Tanuki.
Could this stain really be blood?
No way, sir. That's it's just ketchup, sir.
Ketchup?
She must have gotten some on her apron while taking someone their breakfast that day.
You could have spoken up a little sooner, Detective Gumshoe.
No, this was a funny dance to have.
Pull a stunt like that again and I'll have you drink 17 cups of ketchup, witness.
This is neither here nor there, but the other
Yeah.
day, one of my Facebook friends went on a rant
Made
and
you
they
drink
were like,
17 cups of ketchup?
well, they posted a bottle of Heinz ketchup and they were like, there are 20 grams of sugar in this. And I'm thinking to myself, like, you don't have the whole bottle in one fucking sitting. If you have 20 grams of sugar over the course of a month, I think you're fine.
Look. Look. 0.2 of a gram of potassium cyanide can kill you. Now imagine if that was sugar. Isn't that fucked up?
Holy shit.
Imagine if sugar could kill you. Everything ever would be dead.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have gotten started as life. The first thing to fucking be more than like 11 and a half strands of DNA at the bottom of the sea would be like, done.
I thought everyone knew what it was already.
I haven't seen anything yet to make me doubt the last ruling I made on this case. The motive, the opportunity, and the supporting evidence. They've all been clearly established. Well, Mr. Trite, it seems you really are a phony after all. Holy shit.
Damn, you fucking killed her with that one.
Ah, you really know how to drive a man nuts.
Witness, please continue with your testimony.
I think the judge's sprite should be exactly like it is now, but we should give him like multiple beautiful shoujo eye shines.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Describe for the court the crime scene and the findings of your investigation there.
Okay.
He looks like he just got yelled at, because he did.
The Gumshoe is constantly like that one fucking guess who just got yelled at.
He really is.
Yep. Gumshoe. 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 Gumshoe.
I think you're muted.
Oh, I'm muted, pal. Sorry about that. The crime was reported at 2:45 p.m. by a kind of scary old man, sir.
I'm not gonna call you a good boy, Judge. That verdict was shit.
Poor Maggie had passed out from the shack. Must have been real tough for her.
This is God's most dainty faint.
She really is very dainty here, yeah.
Yeah.
She's extremely girl. The victim didn't have any identification on it. But we figured out who he was pretty quick. And then the investigation went smoothly. When Maggie was searched, we found a lottery ticket in the bottle of poison. And that was it. There was nothing else missing from the crime scene.
Boy, I don't know what would bring it about, but I would love to see Von Karma pop up in this game.
Would be wonderful if she came back. Would be wonderful to see her.
Yeah.
Would be magnificent to see her.
It would. She poisoned the guy, and then when he died as expected, she fainted from the shock.
You identified the victim and secured your prime suspect. Very good. Last chance to convince the court you're a real lawyer, Trite. Don't count on any more cross-examinations after this one. So, let the fun begin!
Great way to say that.
Let's push on about the scary old man. Scary old man, Detective Gumshoe?
There's an old man who's a regular at the restaurant where the incident happened.
Ah, we're obviously talking about the same old man. Well, we're thinking about the same old man.
Officers were dispatched right after the report came in, but the old guy still made a fuss.
It seems to be what he does.
What took you so long? And he hurled abuse at them and seeds.
Huh.
Seeds. Seeds. Ha! It was nothing. I caught each one with my teeth.
God. Oh my god.
Why was Godot there? He wasn't even the prosecutor on the case at that point.
He just shows up places to flex on everyone.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's just- he's over at Vitamin Playground going, I can go down the slide so much better than you can.
This is the exact kind of petty that he is.
Yeah. Exactly.
He is a certified weirdo of Ace Attorney.
Look how great I'm watering this plant. It's so hydrated.
Wouldn't you
I
say
can-
that I'm better at watering this plant than you ever could be, Trite?
Hey, Trite, look at how much fun I'm having on the playground. You've never had fun like this in your life.
You're a failure, Trite. That's why you could never order at a restaurant like this.
Wee! Push me higher, Trite. Higher than you'll ever go.
Do you see, Trite? By swinging my legs back and forth, I'm going higher and higher on the swing without any assistance.
Looks like I didn't need you after all.
Needs assistance constantly from everyone around you because you're a failure.
You
You'll
probably
never
need
be
a
real lawyer, Trite.
you probably
You'll
need
never
a
be a real human being.
you probably need a plastic mold to make a sandcastle. I can do one free-handed. I have a creative vision you don't, Trite.
Can you do a handstand on the monkey bars, Trite? I'd like to see you try.
God damn it. This is so... this guy.
Can you imagine how annoying this guy was in like 3rd grade too?
Oh, he was absolutely the most annoying kid in school.
When this guy was young, he was a birdly.
He was,
Yeah.
probably.
Somebody, my
I mean,
tool is broken. Somebody fucking clip
problem,
that.
The problem with that is that, like, he was technically worse than Birdley, probably, because he was handsome.
Oh my
right?
god, that's right. Yeah, and
So, like, people, like, people probably treated him way better than just, like, enhanced his ego and shit.
Yeah,
Even though he was the pettiest person alive.
Birdley also had like a fucking change of heart at like what, like 5th grade,
Yeah,
however the
it's
fucking
true.
old those kids are in that game. This man's a
I think
loser at.
they're- How old are they in Deltarune? Are they like in middle school or are they in high school?
I don't think they don't really seem like
think
high
they're, like,
schoolers to me.
teens.
I think
like,
they're like
young
young teen. I would put them at
not
like
like-
13.
not-
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're definitely not supposed to read as like children, but they're definitely not adults.
Yeah, well, obviously.
I'll go back and get it. Kit, you look like you're about to cry.
No, it's
I'm
fine.
sorry.
I'm having some trouble with my tracking. It keeps
Oh.
opening my mouth. Oh. You'll see.
Yeah, I've been noticing my model's been, like, trying to talk also. But
Listen.
that's fine.
There are 2 constants in VTubing. Your microphone will drive you crazy, and your tracking will drive you crazy. Welcome to the club, Firemtn.
I mean, it's not,
you know,
it's
yeah.
not even tracking. It's just, it's getting any audio at all.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the fact this man caught seeds with his teeth.
Constantly doing this.
Yep. Oh, sorry. I guess not even the mighty Godot can avoid being attacked by that guy. Excuse me.
Excuse you.
Sorry.
The old man was the only other customer in the place at the time. He took his time finding a payphone, apparently, so he was late reporting the crime.
Why didn't the owner report the crime?
Oh, you know.
You know. So do I.
how long was the defendant unconscious for?
The officers got to the crime scene around 2:40. Maggie was still out cold in the kitchen at that time. I don't know why I'm so happy about that. It took another 10 minutes or so before she came to. I would have liked to have been on the scene myself.
Bet you would have liked to carry out the search, too.
I would have loved to see Maggie asleep like that. All pretty and peaceful. You see that art? She was so delicate. It was adorable.
Gumshoe!
He's being a little weirdo.
Oh my god. You're a real professional. You're a professional detective, Gumshoe, not a professional bird watcher. Really cute multi-layered joke here.
Yeah?
Also, Firemtn, when we, as you're of course going to do it, but when you do the punch over your shoulder graphic, it should be the noise from this game, like I just played a second ago.
I mean, I can't make that happen. There's
I'll
no
figure it out.
audio involved with
I'll figure
what
out a
I'm
way.
doing here.
Save the romantics for your own time, detective. All we need to know about is the investigation.
Oops, I guess I'm pretty red right now, aren't I?
You're looking pretty green, if you ask me.
Don't you think he's looking pretty green, Trite?
Because of my jacket?
No, because I'm saying it's like you're like you're you're bad at your job.
Oh, wait. Hey!
It was an insult.
What the fuck? This guy's being mean? Mr. Wright, have you noticed this?
No,
This guy
no.
seems like kind of an asshole.
Gumshoe, oh my goodness, is he not being nice to you?
He's kind of being rude to me, yeah, pal.
I'm a rude boy.
So, Gumshoe, I have a question.
Has he been doing this to you too?
Gumshoe, are you in the room right now?
What do you mean?
You're doing your best, Pumpkin. Don't worry about it. He didn't have any identification. Are you saying it was stolen then?
Nah, I don't think so. The victim didn't have a driver's license or even a credit card, pal.
Was he expecting somebody else to pay for his food?
All he had was 58 cents in his wallet.
58 cents.
Yeah, I can't believe I found someone with less in their wallet than me, pal.
Victim sounds like he was a thoroughly miserable young man.
He sucked ass.
Or some kind of outlaw. Why not give him a bit of an edge?
He's already dead. We can probably make any shit up we want about him, right?
Dead
We
people
gotta-
are
we gotta
basically
make him sound
OCs.
cool.
I think I'm onto something here. How did you figure out who he was? Yeah, wait a sec.
Huh? Did I say something dumb again?
Let me paraphrase what you just testified to this court. The victim didn't have any form of ID on him. That's basically what you said, correct?
Yeah, basically.
In that case, how were you able to identify the victim so quickly?
Oh, that.
Define that. Oh. He's so let down. He's got the whole sagging shoulders and puppy eyes thing going.
Sagging shoulders, puppy eyes. There was a prescription bag on the victim's table along with the lottery ticket.
Excellent.
Oh, thank you for the follow.
It seems Mr. Glenelg visited the doctor before he went to Tribulations.
We got the victim's name from the medical record of the doc who prescribed the meds. Also, you can kind of just see his name on the bag there.
That's a reliable enough source for the court.
Is it though? Because that doesn't identify his face.
I mean, I assume the police probably took a picture of the body and then showed that to the doctor, right?
Excuse me, is this your patient? Oh, it is. Well, he's dead. You fucked up, doctor.
Oh.
You're supposed to prevent
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
You're supposed to... Somebody dies
You
of a...
didn't prescribe him any medications that would prevent him being poisoned. We're taking you to jail for malpractice.
Why weren't you giving this man just a tiny amount of poison every day so he gradually built up an immunity?
Yeah,
That's
pal!
pretty shoddy work, if you ask me.
Why aren't you shooting him with a very small gun going bigger and bigger every day so that he could build up bullet immunity, pal?
That's what I've been doing, just in case I ever get in a gunfight.
Ow!
He spent all of the second game doing that, and then Von Karma got shot. And he was just walking around enraged.
It really made me feel bad, honestly, pal. Like, the bullet was supposed to be for me.
Ask about his health insurance. Let's ask about the prescription bag.
Now, hang on, I would like to know what health insurance plan this guy was on.
You know, yeah, we can ask about that. Also, Omnicore, you are correct. Microdosing poison is absolutely a tech guy thing to do.
God, that is something some tech asshole would do, and they would die from it. Because they would not get the microdose correct, and also, that's just a terrible idea. Actually, the bag we found was empty.
Huh?
Yeah, completely empty.
They would do it because they saw it in that movie and Reddit thought it sounded like a good idea. So the best part is, I can think of like several tech people who, like, didn't Steve Jobs die from like preventable cancer because he was pursuing like other treatment methods?
You think so? It sounds right.
If microdosing on poison builds up an immunity, what if I did that with diseases? The victim got this before going to Tribulations. The bag is empty.
Why did he just have his prescription bag on the table, by the way?
That's really weird.
Ha! You're entering an empty paper bag as evidence? Desperate, are you, Wright?
It's incredibly weird.
I mean, the detective submitted it to the court. The court's entering it is evidence, dude. Come on, man.
We also have lunch as a piece of evidence right now. I feel like the identifying records of the victim are a little bit better than that.
Wright only paid $20 for lunch. What's the matter? You too broke for more?
Did you do this one, Kit? I forget.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
Now what happened with the investigation after that, detective? Oh, it was just a...
Oh, it was a bridge thing. But the defendant had been passed out for a while, correct? In that case, isn't it possible someone planted the evidence in Maggie's pocket?
Hey, yeah, you nailed it, pal. It happens to me all the time. People are constantly planting evidence on me, trying to get
Yeah, Gumshoe?
shit.
Yeah, Gumshoe?
Everybody wants me off the force. I'm constantly getting hazed by my coworkers. We had an apartment party the other day, and when I got home, I was wearing the boss's shoes.
What the fuck is going on in the police department around here?
Is that really the same thing?
Oh, let me tell you, pal. We're a complete fucking mess. There's a reason you keep having to take these cases back to court.
Keep up this crazy testimony, detective, and those shoes will end up down your throat.
Pal, hang on. Pal, what does that even mean?
That seemed needlessly aggressive.
I'm threatening you with violence.
What? Wait, you're threatening me with violence?
In
I mean,
Minecraft.
you never really seemed like a violent guy to me, pal.
Minecraft.
Sorry.
So, Wright, someone planted the evidence in Maggie's pocket.
Yeah, why not?
That's a pretty bold statement. Care to back it up with some evidence?
Well, I'd love to if I had any.
It appears you have no evidence to support your theory, Mr. Wright. Continue with your testimony, witness.
Well, let's push on this. Was that everything? So, the $500,000 lottery ticket and the bottle of poison were accounted for.
Yeah. What? What's everybody laughing about, pal?
No, I just it was just like, I just heard you like, okay, I gotta get into character. Yeah. Nailed it, print it, cut it, got it.
Sorry.
No, you did a wonderful job. It was just, it was hearing you go the extra mile for an inch was wonderful. Interesting. It's true that those two items are accounted for. But wasn't there another lottery ticket that was stolen that day?
Oh, yeah. One the restaurant owner took. You won a whole $1 with it. Lucky guy, huh?
And they're just gonna let him get away with it?
It was
Nick,
just
don't be-
$1, detective.
Nick, don't be a fucking narc. Well, come on, it's just $1.
Yeah,
Even
man, what are
Justice
you, a
is on
cop?
his side here.
Maya, we're trying to pin the crime on the other guy to get Maggie off.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Can you summon Mia or something?
Phoenix, it's me. Believe in yourself.
Yeah, she's
Bye.
here, everyone! Wow! Hi, Krungle, how are you?
I guess no one cares when it's that little. Except for Gumshoe.
If I don't find a hole in this testimony, the judge is gonna hand down his verdict.
Gumshoe isn't giving us anything to work with. And we can't find any contradictions if he doesn't give us something.
I love this punchy sprite.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But Maggie and Gumshoe are like Dumb and Dumber. Our only hope is that they were so dumb they missed something obvious.
Come on, Gumshoe, be the dumbest you've ever been!
Alright, let's see. What's not consistent here? I mean...
I do think that since Godot is saying this is your chance to prove you're a real lawyer, this might be a contradiction, a present evidence sort of situation.
Let's see,
Or
which one?
maybe you're just supposed to show your attorney's badge.
Yeah, I think I'm supposed to
Oh,
there.
yeah, okay, that's gotta be it, yeah.
Let's see, which one was it he said that on? Was it...
Said what on?
When he yelled at us about, you don't have any evidence, right? Was it on this one? It was the second to last one, I think so.
He yelled about not having any evidence. Yeah, but it's like evidence of that, like, that the bottle was planted. Do we have anything like that?
Has a small pocket but big stains found in her apron pocket.
Procket. Yeah, the attorney's badge is a real thing in Japan.
I like it. It's clever.
It's nice, yeah.
Found during a body search of Maggie.
It's like based on a sunflower.
It's a very cool design.
Yeah.
Alright, let's think about all this then, because I don't think there's been, like, any of these have been, like, extensions or tweaks. God, that bot was fast. Yeah, so we pushed on this, and that's when we got the
medication bag.
Yeah, we could ask about his health insurance. You want to go and ask about his health insurance?
Yeah, let's find out.
I think it was in this one. It does look like a Yoshi cookie. Oh, also, on this one, he says he thinks he's onto something here. The victim didn't have any identification on him. Phoenix said he thinks he was onto something here. Is this the health insurance one? Yeah, this is it. Yeah, here's where we found he had the prescription. Was it not that one?
I don't know, maybe?
Must have been earlier then, that's weird. Alright, let's think about this. So this one prompted Phoenix to give us the, I feel like I'm onto something here.
Yeah.
Is there any evidence to the contrary of that? Maggie had apparently never even seen him before. So, one connection, I don't think we're in a place to make it right now, is there is, of course, the connection of the chef having a, Phoenix Wright is about a lawyer who ends up being the one to solve the crimes because the detectives suck so much ass. He's the defense attorney.
Phoenix is right about his convictions in the innocence of his clients.
Let's see, is there anything we can push on? Let's see, so stuff that we could bring up here that's potentially relevant. We could bring up the Jean, did we decide?
Jean. That's how you would say it, Frenchie.
That makes sense. We could bring up that Jean also has a reason to grab it.
Kind of not relevant to the current testimony.
Not really, no. Scooter, completely irrelevant. Autopsy report, I think irrelevant? I don't think that any of the we do know that it took a little while. That might have been brought up in the very start of the case, or in the very start of the testimony. But we do know that it took a while for, God, a whole hour. That's weird that it took a whole fucking hour.
That is weird.
Yeah. Blueprints of the crime scene. I don't think this is immediately relevant right this second. I don't think there's any positioning debate involved here. We did get this picture before. Let's see. The coffee contained potassium cyanide covered in the victim and Maggie's fingerprints. Winning ticket for $500,000 found during the body search of Maggie. So Maggie, did this ticket fit in this fucking pocket? Like, you can talk me out of this.
Are you imagining that the ticket and the apron are exactly the size that they are on the screen right now? Is that what you're imagining, Gloop?
No, I am thinking that the ticket.
A very small piece of paper.
I guess that's fair. It might have been folded.
There is not lipstick on the cup at the coffee stain, Omnicore.
Alright, let's see. Let's walk through these again. Victim got this from his doctor before going to Tribulations. The bag is empty. Interesting that it's empty. Alright, let's walk through these. It's a giant check. I love that, yeah. I mean, we can't really counter here with the bringing up, yeah, because the medicine bag isn't really countering to this, and like, well, this is where it came up anyway.
Not, yeah.
Yeah, if he got it, shouldn't, yeah, if he got it, why is it empty? Yeah, that is weird. He got his prescription for potassium cyanide.
Poured it into his coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. I'm also curious how he got a prescription with no ID.
Yeah, that's really weird.
Not saying that as like a hint or anything.
No, it's weird.
I'm just curious about the logic there.
Me too. We pushed on this. When Maggie was searched, we found the lottery ticket in the bottle of poison. And when we pushed on this, are we sure that nothing else was missing from the crime scene? Yeah, so what's missing is the ticket that Jean stole, and the ticket that John stole is missing. But we discussed it, so I don't know if it's what's relevant here.
Yeah. I think you're on the right track, though, because the statement is very declarative.
Yeah,
You know?
it's extremely declarative, and I do like what chat is kind of starting to chew on here, that the evidence. Yeah, I do like what chat is starting to chew on here of like, where the hell did the medicine go? So we can try. Like, I didn't see anything else that was leaping out at me here.
Chad,
So we'll
are
give
you
it a
feeding
shot.
her answers, or are you aware of what the right answer and your to her? Because we're all here to watch her suffer. Did you know that?
Sorry, I think she might have gotten it while I was being very sleepy.
Oh no, Kara,
You okay, kid?
I might have to hop up and grab like some caffeine and a snack in a
Okay,
little bit.
cool.
But
Yeah, Kit, just so you know,
What?
I'm gonna request that we not go too late with this one because I have a little bit, like, I'll be fine. We'll make it to the end of this section, like, of trial and everything. But I'm probably gonna ask we don't go as long with this one because I have a little bit of tooth pain and I also have to be at the dentist at 8 a.m., which fortunately is to deal with the tooth pain. But I definitely wanna, I'm fine, but I definitely wanna, take it relatively easy. So this isn't gonna be like a 5-hour mega haul.
Okay.
Yeah, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Detective Gumshoe, I think I should point something out to you. There's just one small contradiction in your testimony. Yeah, my tooth, it's bothering me a little bit, but like, it's because of soreness because they were fucking with it. Like, it is in much better, like, situation-wise than it was before.
Everybody needs to know that Indy is headbutting me.
Can you tell me, Describe Indy as if I'd never seen a cat before.
Yeah, she's kind of a long shape with it kind of tapers at the back into a longer, thinner shape. And at the front, she's got like these little triangles on top of her that are very, very charming. And she's like black and orange and brown, all speckled about.
Does she have the face of a little friend?
She does, yes.
You've described a koi.
I guess I have. Wait, no, the koi doesn't have triangles on top. There's the triangles are on top of the front of the koi. They're in the center of the top.
It's hard to really place the top or bottom of a fish, really.
I guess that's true.
Objection! You don't know which end of the fish is the top or the bottom. Also, Misa, to answer your question, I had to get root canaled because I had some decay, like, behind a veneer, which was no fun, but I'm done. So they're gonna put a crown on it, and then I'm fully patched up.
I'm getting all anxious. Just wait and hurry up, will ya?
Oh my god, Misha, no, don't take us down this road again. You testified that nothing else was missing from the crime scene. However, the prescription bag you mentioned was empty. Did the officers recover the medicine from the scene of the crime later?
No, they didn't.
The victim was given a prescription right before going to Tribulations. Hi, Kev. Where, then, did the medicine disappear to?
You are too cool, pal!
Indeed. Due consideration wasn't given to the victim's prescription in the previous trial.
Kev, why was that pie throw so fucking dead on?
Witness, why do you always overlook such vital pieces of evidence?
I guess that's the most careless thing I've done so far, huh?
The victim was killed by poison, and the victim's medicine mysteriously disappeared. The victim's own prescription could have been the lethal poison itself.
Oh, order! Order! Well, Mr. Godot, what do you have to say to that? Ha! That's all.
What?
Read for the court the name of the clinic on the prescription bag, if you will.
What's the clinic's name got to do with anything? Rotator of control due to recent events. New Ear Otolaryngological Clinic. Otolaryngological?
What kind of illness was the victim suffering from, Mr. Godot?
He was suffering from realness. He was suffering from success.
He was suffering from a new ear?
Hardly an illness, Your Honor. More like a bitter war wound, you could say. A war wound?
That enlarges me.
The day before the incident, Mr. Elg found himself in a fight.
Oh my god. I think that if Godot ever got to pull a Ligma joke, he would laugh his ass off. He would be so happy that he got to do that. Where's my jingly ass
He
hat?
would, yeah.
Oh, there's my jingly ass hat.
That's right, Mr. Trite. Ligma ball!
Took a blow to the right side of the head, ruptured his eardrum.
This guy got in a fight? Doesn't that give somebody else motive? Somebody else hates this guy. He ruptured his eardrum.
And what on earth was the prescription he was given? It was a cream that was to be applied topically inside his ear canal, not to be ingested.
I feel like you could still absorb poison that way. Of course he got in a fight, he has a scouter. Very good point!
It's mentioned in the autopsy report, if you read the fine print.
It's a medicine that heals you if it goes in the ear, but it takes you to Flavor Town if it goes in the mouth! Sometimes idiots eat their topical medicine, okay? I feel like, I wonder how many, like, nurses and other healthcare professionals have a story about somebody put a suppository in their mouth. Don't say Go-Gurt.
Definitely a lot of them.
Oh my god, the forbidden Go-Gurt.
Gogger.
That really gurts my go.
No.
Isn't Go-Gurt the name of the prosecutor in this case?
Yeah, that's him right there. It's Gogurt from Ace Attorney.
That's him. That's me. They found traces of medication in the victim's left ear. Yes, here it is. In very, very fine print.
Why did they do that?
Funny.
Finding out that story about the lady running under her birth control really fast and the doc slowly figuring out that she and her boyfriend had been taking it. I believe it.
It seems Mr. L correctly applied some of the medication while he was at Tribulations.
But why was it stolen?
Therefore, it would be absurd to believe that he would have eaten his medication.
Gloop, how hard would it be for you to have Doppler effect when we throw you? I'll think about it. I'll see what I can do.
Seems that this medication is irrelevant to the case after all.
Yeah, it's still missing. No.
Nick? If you don't think of something quick, LOL be over.
She's right. But I can't get away with any week-old objection. What should I do? We're gonna push the medication issue.
Yeah.
Somebody clip my face, because I don't know what face I made. Only moments ago, Mr. Goodell made the following statement. Seems Mr. L correctly applied some of his medication while he was at Tribulations. If that's the case, then why was the medication not found at the scene of the crime?
But the medication in question was for topical use inside the ear canal.
We're beyond that, dude! That doesn't change the fact that it could not be found at the crime scene. However insignificant it may seem, it's a lawyer's duty to pursue the truth.
You know as well as I do that the medication's irrelevant. It hardly seems like a prescription drug would contain potassium cyanide.
Hardly seems likely that the coffee the waitress served would contain it either. But it did. The possibility is undeniable.
That's enough. Mr. Godot. The detective, the only witness the prosecution wishes to call.
Hi, Cookie. How are you? Like when he's like this, you know the like deep electrical noises that God, what's the Sonic, the robot Sonic in Sonic 3 and Knuckles? Which one is he? Is he Mecha?
Mecha
Mechasonic
That's
Mark
Mecha?
II.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
Mark
Mecha
II.
Sonic Mark II.
Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, but you know the noise that he makes when he's like on the ground,
Yeah.
like not exploded.
Bam, bam, bam,
Yeah,
bam,
exactly.
bam,
Godot
bam,
makes
bam.
that noise when he's like this.
Yeah.
Mr. Godot?
I got my own witness I'd like to call, sir. It's the old man who was there in the restaurant on the day of the murder.
Godot just leaves. The case isn't going well, so he just fuck, he's just gone, just for the rest of the case.
He'd do that.
Victor Kudo, the pigeon hater. You know, when I think about Victor Kudo, the first thing that I think of is not his love of pigeons.
He does hate them. He doesn't love them. So you wouldn't think about his love of pigeons, no.
Oh, I'm sorry, I got confused. He hates pigeons, but there is a kind of bird he does like a lot.
I see, yes.
Yeah. Why does Victor Kudo look like that?
Because he's old.
He's old.
When you become old, all of your sin migrates to your face, and you look like somebody is holding an apple in front of Gen 1 Pokemon art.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Very well. The matter of the disappearing medicine seems little more than trivial at best.
Sorry to interrupt, but I bring you Cloud Strife's 10 Sword. What? You bring me what?
Alright, I'm clicking on it.
What am I clicking on here, dude?
Tennis sword.
Oh, it's Tennessee. Gotcha.
Oh, I give this this picture's that's an Ada sword at best. That's not a tennis sword. Silence is deafening. We're moving on.
However, it wasn't explored at all in the previous trial. And that is something that bothers me.
Yay! Good job, Nick!
Greedra, that's a very good sad clown face. Oh, I'm sorry, kid. Didn't mean to speak over you.
Oh, no, you're good. The court will adjourn for a 10-minute recess. Yay, recess! See you on the merry-go-round, Wright.
I can't wait to get on the jungle gym.
After which we will hear the prosecution.
Way better than you ever could.
Yeah.
Ever played...
Sorry.
Have you ever played kickball, Trite? Bet you can't even make it to first base.
I suppose this means I'll just have to finish you off in my last 6 cups.
That's a vile statement.
Court is adjourned for recess.
Whee! Boy, another dog shit January in Phoenix Wright's life.
It's a bad month for the boy.
It is. Let's see. What has happened in January in Phoenix's life?
So in the first game, it's right after the last case where Maya leaves to go back home, so he's just in the office by himself with no work. And also, depending on whether you want to consider Rise from the Ashes or not, Edgeworth may or may not have pretended to kill himself at that point. January. And the second game Wait, hang on.
I think the circus was then, or is that was that, or is that the end of
I'm
the
trying
previous
to
year?
remember if the circus was game. Whew. That was close.
Tell me about it. I nearly died in there. That's my line, sir.
No, it's my line. I think I really did die a little bit. I'm very attuned to death, so I would know.
That's really interesting, Miss Faye. Can you elaborate on that esoteric statement?
Oh, come on, Maggie. We all know what I'm talking about.
We do?
I mean, Nick, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I do, but we don't. Maya, I thought we were supposed to keep a little bit of a lid on it, the channeling thing, or maybe not. Actually, does Bird know about the channeling or no?
I don't think it's come up around here ever.
No, I don't think it has. Looks like we all nearly died in there. I can't believe Detective Gumshoe! How could you betray us like that?
Huh?
He said he'd help me. But he totally set me up! I don't think he meant to do that, Maggie. He's backed into a corner. I mean, the guy's gotta do his job, right? Phoenix, stop defending cops. It's okay, I know all about lies and betrayal. I've heard them my whole life.
But wait, he's defending a cop right now.
She's
Well,
not a
next
cop anymore.
She's not a
That's
cop
right,
anymore,
I'm so
yeah.
sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry.
Listen, we love defending ex-cops. Quit the force. Well, yeah, we've used channeling in court proceedings, but we haven't with Maggie. Like, Maggie wouldn't have had a reason to interact with it.
Yeah, Maggie doesn't necessarily know about it.
But it really hurt this time. Felt like someone punched me hard in the stomach. I hate that guy. I never want to see him again. But we're setting up for the end. Oh, look at this little smug face. Oh, poor Gumshoe.
So the next witness is gonna be that old guy from the park, right?
Yeah, Mr. Kudo. Lover of waitress outfits and projectile seeds. He's gonna be really stubborn. I mean, he's pretty set in his ways, you know?
Yeah, he's a big old grouch. You gonna be able to handle him, Nick?
Yeah, I can take whatever he throws at me, even those never-ending bird seeds. Also, while this is loading in, let me shut my back door here for noise purposes.
Remember, it's courtroom number
Guys,
4.
I'm hooting and hollering in these games.
Courtroom number 4. That's our designated courtroom.
Don't forget, that's where we parked. Also, real quick.
Yeah, what's up?
I was gonna say, before we get into another rousing section of old men talking, can I grab some water, stack real quick?
Absolutely. Do we want to take a quick break? Because we can take a quick break really quick.
A break.
Yeah, I'll just be
A break
few
quick? Yeah,
minutes.
clearly I fucking need one. Break.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
Okay.
I think they're gone. I don't actually have any reason to leave, everybody, so I'm still here. Hi, everybody. How are you all doing? What's up? Are you enjoying the stream tonight? It's my stream now. That's right. I'm stream now. That's right. Monty, did you just get into JoJo and you from Kit's stream and you just decided to Just decided to watch part 2 or something, or read it, or whatever. What'd you think of it? You think you will continue? That's wonderful. Look forward to part 3. That's the one that everybody knows. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm doing my best to press my numpad buttons.
Muted. Oh, I'm muted. There we go. I'm fixed. Yeah, your animations have been fucking off the charts. They are delightful.
Thank you.
And I have enjoyed, because like every single time you've had a line come up, I'm like, oh, does she have a face for this one? She does! There it is!
It turns out, all you need is 8 faces.
But you have a secret 9th.
I do have a secret 9th face, yeah, it's true.
You already have double the emotions that Princess Peach does.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
Also, God, every single time I fucking, like, get out of my chair and turn around, I get jump scared because Roko is still there.
Oh my god, of course.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with her. I can't get rid of her for how much effort it took to get that damn cutout. But also, there's no good spot for her.
Yeah, I bet. It's a giant cutout of a VTuber.
Yeah. Where's the Firemtn contradiction breakdown animation? Oh my god, yeah, Fire,
It's pretty awesome, but I don't have one of those, sorry. It'll never happen. I'm totally on top of things.
But you can be
By the
falsely
way-
accused.
By the way, Gloop.
Yes.
We were talking about the timeline. Nothing actually significant happened in January of 2018, it looks like. The Turnabout Big Top takes place in December, and Farewell My Turnabout, the last case in 2, happens in March. So there's just kind of a gap of, like, nothing too big happening.
Well, considering his boyfriend wasn't back yet, Phoenix did have a sad Valentine's Day, though.
That's true, he did. He was all by himself, and he was feeling very angry still.
He really handled, when I think back to the second game, I think about how well Phoenix handled the fact that Edgeworth wasn't around, and I feel about how I feel great about how not
so well.
about how not a drama queen Edgeworth was for presenting it all in that manner.
It's so fucking ridiculous. That
It is.
Edgeworth is like, oh, I'm going to leave the country, and I'm going to leave a little note that just says, Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. Everybody will be fine with this. This won't cause any repercussions to any of my relationships.
Yeah, and let me be clear, I'm not complaining about the game or complaining about the plot beat. I love that
of course
he's like
not.
this.
Yeah,
no.
Yeah, it's awesome.
He's such a dramatic
So normal.
bitch.
Also, Tyler, Bean has gotten really good with the cutout. I think she's sort of accepted that it's paper and not a human out to get her, but
That's good.
yeah, I may have to use it to spook that neighborhood cat that keeps giving us ire.
Oh yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, I posted.
That cat seemed kind of
Yeah. I posted the video on, I'll keep the story really short for everybody's sake, I promise, but there is a neighborhood cat, that I pet and was nice to a few weeks ago, and then, a few days ago, this neighborhood cat jumped in my car and then laid down on the front seat and hissed at me when I tried to shoo him out. And then just the other day, showed up at my back door and tried to pick a fight with Bean, and I had to be like, okay, you gotta go now, buddy. This cat is awful.
That is a rude cat, yeah.
This cat's rude.
I'm usually on the side of all cats, but that cat seems very...
Yeah, and I mean, you know me, like, I am an animal lover. Like, I did everything in my power to be, like, kind and nice to this cat, but this cat's an asshole.
Yeah.
All right, sorry, we can go, we're all set.
Nah, you're good.
Have exciting.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Maggie Bird. I've got my snackies and water, and I'm ready to try.
The judge is up there with a cup of water and 7 graham crackers, just like, yum yum, a little treat for me.
Jesus.
Year ago, we had cats keep coming up to our screen door to hiss at the cats and started scratching it. Yeah, he fucking tried that. I had to keep the glass shut.
Mr. Godot, your next witness, please. The prosecution calls the lucky old-timer who caught the show over a cup of coffee. Will the witness please take the stand? Name and occupation, if you don't mind.
This theme song is playing.
His name is Victor Kudo. Born and bred in the land of the rising sun.
Nobody raised me.
California.
So true.
Honor and duty are what make me. Mind you, I can be quite emotional at times, too.
And yeah, Cookie, I've struggled with the same thing. Like, this cat can be nice when you have him one-on-one, but he doesn't respect boundaries. It's really a toxic relationship. We don't need to hear about that, Mr. Kudo. Just tell the court your occupation.
My occupation? Listen, youngin', how much do you think there is for kimono embroidery here? Oh, how much call do you think there is for kimono embroidery here?
Well, we're in
California.
We're in Japanifornia, so probably pretty decent.
Keep in mind that this is probably also what his trade was, even in the Japanese version.
That makes sense. So that's just his whole bit. Is he's just an old timer no matter what? Yeah. Kimono embroidery.
That's what I do, or did back in Japan. I embroidered family crests on kimonos.
Yeah, you know what? This is definitely something that they changed none of. Yeah, no, this is exactly what he was up to in the original, totally.
Yeah.
My ancestors were embroidering kimonos before this country even existed.
Wow, a real craftsman. They're a dying breed.
I'm dying!
Hey, maybe he could embroider my costume sometime.
Anyway, that's it. There's not much demand for that kind of thing here.
So, if Crying Village is in California,
Yes.
because this game takes place in California.
It's in the mountains, just outside of LA. It's behind the Hollywood sign.
Okay, so that's your canon location for it.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna. I was gonna put it up near Barstow.
I mean, you know what? Southern California, you know better than I do, so...
Well, the thing is, you're not wrong. It's just, like, that's basically where you were saying. It's just, we just keep going. It's like, we get over the mountains, and then we go across fucking nothing for, like, 2 hours, and then we're at Crying
That's
slash
probably
Barstow.
it then,
Yeah.
TBH.
Yeah.
So, I had to take a job working the cash register at a burger joint, pretending to smile.
That burger joint would have been better off putting him in the kitchen. Wow, that's very misogynistic, Phoenix.
What?
Huh?
Sorry. It didn't make sense
What?
on purpose. It didn't make sense on purpose.
Now then, witness. Were you in the restaurant at the time of the incident? Oh, yes. I was eating some seeds over a cup of Jamachino.
Seeds?
Seeds?
Oh, sorry.
What do you think these are, huh? I see. So, you saw everything that happened, Gramps? Did I? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, I did. I saw it all.
Yeah, Solt's right. It'd be misogynistic if the women were in the kitchen with him because then they'd have to deal with him.
That's
Yeah.
true. Okay, here's my thought. Ukraine has
Go.
to be somewhere that's small enough that they would have to rely on the LA system, right?
Teeny problem, hi!
So is Wrightwood that small?
I don't know. I would put them, maybe we could put them in like Riverside because there's like nothing going on in Riverside. That would put them kind of inland and like attached to the LA. That would put them like attached to like the greater LA metro. Genie Problem, you came in for a fucking debate for the ages, by the way.
Yeah.
But if they're in Riverside, then they're attached to the LA ecosystem, but also far enough removed that they kind of have their own thing going on.
Yeah, but is that in the mountains, really?
Yeah, it's in the mountains. It's potentially kind of behind the mountains. Phoenix
alright.
Point. What is that? That sounds cool.
Okay.
I have no frame of reference for
Yeah,
what y'all are
sorry,
doing over
kid.
there.
Sorry.
Then please tell the court. We're all ears. What the hell's a California anyway? Sure. I'll tell you. I'll tell you every last detail.
He's really getting into this. Thank you for the noises.
Great.
It's making various old man noises, I think. Young man was reading the new sports paper.
That is very true.
The new sports paper. Not like the old one.
Sports
I can't make heads or
paper.
tails out of it.
It's only new sports. It's stuff they just invented.
This guy follows the WNBA exclusively. Oh, it's an XCOM like. Cool.
I don't think this guy would follow the WNBA. Probably homophobic.
I think he's.
Sir,
They think he's dumb enough to not know what a lesbian is.
That's possible, yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that. A certain girl brought him a Javachino, but she put something in it. The man took one sip of it, looked like he was in terrible pain, and then collapsed. That's the servant girl right there in the defendant's chair. I remember her well. Mr. Kudo, she's not a serving girl. Please refer to her as a waitress. You're as bad as the rest of them.
I'm glad this game didn't get translated in this day and age because they would have been so tempted for him to make a woke reference here. Kudos, I mean.
You're all think I
Discord is
That's
eating you
women
so
and
bad, and
not
it's
all
funnier
of
this
you
way.
serving
Discord
girls.
Discord destroyed you, and it was 100 times funnier because it was just like, no, we're not hearing this.
It sounded like you were drowning towards the end.
Yeah.
Awesome, great,
it's good.
awesome. Thank you, Discord. Thank you.
Yeah, it was like auto bleeped, exactly.
Oh, these newfangled words. What's wrong with the old-fashioned ones?
I mean, come on.
He really is upset about the world going woke.
He really is!
Newfangled? Well, it's talk of radios and glasses. It's wireless and spectacles, I tell ya. Excuse me. Listen to me, everyone. Don't forget the old values. Don't let the good old days slip away.
Yeah,
Hank,
he
I
doesn't.
feel like we need to get this guy out of the courtroom fast.
I feel like if we just let him keep yelling like that, sooner or later that left ventricle of his heart is going to give out, and then our problem is solved.
Well, I think it's time to begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
You know, it really
The
takes a...
judge is like, this guy is too old even for me.
I was just about to say that. Yeah, it takes a lot for a fucking witness to make the judge look both sprightly and well-mannered. Yes, Your Honor.
You're just gonna skip over my orders because you already read them before. I've seen your type.
So you saw the victim then? You saw Mr. Glenn Elg?
I wanted to know if Guts and Brawn retain his championship or not.
So he was looking at the sports paper the victim was reading, huh? And at the location in question... Whoa! There are partitions between the tables on the same side of the restaurant, right?
So what if there are?
If you say that you could see the victim...
It was because I was standing right behind him the whole time.
God, can you just imagine? He's just like standing behind him, like thinking that he's like subtly reading the newspaper over his shoulder, but he's just like making like snorty old man noises the entire time.
100% what this guy
Yeah.
would be doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
would just be hovering behind this guy. And,
Yeah.
like, putting his head like right on his shoulder. Almost.
Yeah, like breathing on him, and he's like,
Yeah,
the playoffs, like that.
Come on, you're going a mile a minute, you damn whippersnapper. I'm
Young
still on
people
the
these days, they don't even stop to read. Come on. You're just looking at the pictures or something, Sonny?
Lying on the stand is a national pastime in Japan and California. That's true. Ashton McLeod, thank you for the follow. I'm sorry about what Andros did to your father. That means you were sitting at a table on the other side of the restaurant, correct?
I go to that place to drink Dravicino. I don't go to sit. I don't remember which table I was sitting at.
I mean, you go there to oogle the waitress. Well, we're pushing on this. Mr. Kudo, that is a very grave accusation. Are you sure about what you saw?
Mr. Kudo never makes mistakes. I dot every T and cross every I.
I see.
My eyesight's fine. The doctor said I only need spectacles for reading and driving.
Can you say spectacles like that one more time?
Spectacles.
Thank you. Bet his eyes are only really fine when he's scoping out a waitress.
And I saw what the serving girl put into the Dravicino as well.
Ketchup! I bet I know what's coming up, and something tells me I'm not gonna like it. Your Honor. And Kudo's like, yes! He just assumes he's the honorable one here. We need more clarification on what was put into the victim's coffee. I'd like to ask the witness to add what he knows about this to his testimony. Delicious.
I agree. Witness, will you enlighten us, please? Sure. There's no question about it. She very conspicuously put some white powder in there.
I'm starting to get Tommy Pickles' grandpa. 15
Thank you.
miles!
Yes, thank you.
15 miles! When we wanted to poison someone, we used to have to walk 15 miles into the snow! Uphill, boy!
Hey, Sprout, you want to see a dead body? Did she really put that into the coffee?
You doubt me, boy? She took out a small brown bottle and sprinkled it in.
Couldn't she have been adding sugar?
Sugar in a small brown bottle like that? Like that? Witness, could you please describe the bottle in more concrete terms?
Oh shit, she put soy sauce on the coffee!
Ah, a bottle like this, perhaps?
Kit, you are doing so good with these voices, just want you to know.
Oh, thanks. Ah, there it is. That's the one. That's the bottle of potassium cyanide, I presume? So, what did the accused put into the coffee? I think it's clear, don't you?
It's actually brown and hard to see. It's not clear. Ugh.
You think someone born and bred in Japan can't tell the difference between soy sauce and poison? Do you?
Although this man has probably accused mediocre soy sauce of being poisonous.
He probably has.
Probably.
Yeah.
I like that he shakes. You know?
Yeah, I do too.
It's a good touch that they just kind of jiggle him up and down every so often.
He took just one sip.
You youngins, you waste everything! Those Java Cheetos cost $8!
I swear, you young people, you woke little young people, you take one sip of poisoned coffee and you die on the spot! You don't even stop to drink the rest of it!
But that's literally
This is
the
what's
bit!
wrong with America these days!
In the good old days, we would have drank every last drop, eaten the cup, and then died.
This is literally the bit. Congratulations. You have earned the title of baddest man to grace a courtroom.
So, it was an immediate death? Well, with potassium cyanide, I suppose that is possible. Oh, yes! He slumped over without so much as a twitch. I felt the Java Cheeto I just drank turn sour in my stomach. Oh, yes. I know that feeling.
Oh, they're bonding over coffee.
And the
That's so sweet!
That's so
Awful men!
And the waitress? I presume she is...
You said I remember her well, in reference to the waitress. Did she have any particular features that you can identify her by? We're gonna talk about her ass. We're gonna talk about her fat ass. It's coming up. We are so close to an ass being entered into the court record.
particular features? It's a disgrace, that's what it is.
Sorry.
You can see all the way up her... You know! She's practically naked in that uniform.
Oh, I forgot. He's one of these guys who is like, shame on you, you little hussy. But also, hubba hubba.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot this character trait. So, the particular feature you recognize, we're recognizing whole features. So, the particular feature you recognize about the waitress is her outfit? But anyone could wear such a uniform. Sorry, I caught that beverage before it spilled. But anyone could wear such a uniform, even me!
I really thought, I didn't know that you beverage. I thought that you, like, leaning into the mic to be like, even me, or something, to
But
make
Mr.
it, like, up close and sultry.
But Mr. Kudo, anyone could wear that uniform. Even me.
There we go, that's what I wanted.
Listen, if Firemtn is encouraging me to be sultry, I'm gonna take that opportunity. Rare and out of character.
Mr. Wright, please spare the court any further, look, we just had recess, okay? We can't have people getting up to go to the bathroom at a time like this.
I
Great
love
way
how
to
you
take the line.
Yeah, you were like, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna make people too impressed.
Don't get all excited, Nick. You gotta keep yourself together. Come
Well, get
on.
your-
I know that you want to put on the, but like, we're in court right now. Okay, we can talk about that another time.
Nick, we can play dress up and explore your feelings about this after the case.
I think he's bluffing. He wouldn't do it. Put on the dress if you're so confident.
Godot voice. Objection! You don't have it in you to wear the waitress outfit, trite.
Objection! I'd look way better in the waitress outfit than you ever would. Right?
God,
And
true.
everyone in this courtroom knows that.
My legs look so good in heels, trite. I bet yours look like horse hooves.
I'm sure nobody has ever drawn these two in that uniform.
No.
Never, never, ever.
Oh my god, when this game was new and Phoenix said that, I am sure some wonderful woman...
There has to be tons of fan art of that.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, Mia is like Maya out of the fucking way. I need to be here for this one.
You both look great. There are other things I recognize about her too.
I'm so glad this went this way. Seems pretty sure of himself. What should I do? Well, we're gonna press harder.
Okay, I actually, I not only immediately found fan art of Phoenix in Edgeworth is also there, and then I found cosplay of...
Your audio is fucking cutting out like crazy.
What the fuck is wrong with this? Why does it hate me so much? Okay, I immediately found fan art of both Phoenix and Edgeworth in the waitress uniform. And then I found cosplay of people cosplaying as Phoenix, Edgeworth, and Maya all in the waitress uniform together.
Can you put that in the chat, please?
Yeah, sure.
Thank
One
you.
sec.
Thank you. Because it was gonna get asked for. Like, there was no way that wasn't gonna get asked for.
These are very small pictures, but...
We'll take what we can get, don't worry.
I mean, people weren't. I mean, resolutions
wow,
at the
look straight
time
at
were.
it.
Oh, great!
It's the cosplay. Don't put the cosplay on the screen. That feels like an invasion of privacy.
What do you mean? They look great.
They do. No, I just mean, I think I don't know.
I think it's fine. I'll show it really quick. I was gonna say, these people are clearly in public and proud of what they're doing, and
That's
also
true,
the
you're right,
outfits
you're
aren't
right.
revealing. Yeah, no, they woke up this morning and they were like, this is gonna be so funny, we have to do this. And then they went home and they were like, this kicks ass. And they were correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did great. But what matters is whether the waitress was Maggie Bird or not.
Quite right. Mr. Kudo, these other features that you recognize about the defendant, I would ask you to add them to your testimony.
Here it comes.
Sure, sir. There's a ribbon in her hair, and her apron straps were loose.
Again, this isn't things that identify her. You do seem to remember several details about her appearance. But what about the most crucial detail of all? Her face.
If I would remember that. The witness noticed the straps on the accused's apron. He's unlikely to make a mistake about her face.
Boy, Godot, that is fucking flimsy.
It really is.
That's right. I can even tell you the color of the ribbon that was in her hair. It was red.
Was red.
Isn't she currently wearing the uniform in the courtroom?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you see, there's nothing wrong with the witness's eyesight.
There's no doubt he remembers the waitress pretty well. Get the feeling there's more to this somehow. I'm gonna ask about the straps first.
Okay.
Mr.
Kudo, you seem especially interested in...
Good night, everyone.
You thought this was the one that was going to away from the preferred old man stuff, huh? You walked right into it.
Wow! Mr. Kudo, you seem especially interested in straps. Why is that?
God.
Christ alive.
What?
The ribbon in her hair, the straps on her apron. What's the fascination?
Fascination.
Misha, you are correct! Thank you for summoning dog in this time of need.
People have all kinds of fetishes, Trite. We don't need to embarrass the witness.
Positivity, Godot!
Great, thank you, Godot.
Listen, you young upstarts! I haven't gotten some sick strap fetish.
This is incredible.
Okay, yeah, sure. Okay,
Sure.
dude.
What? Sorry, I was distracted.
I was thinking of my big list of fetishes.
Is there any relevance to the witness's unusual love of straps, Mr. Wright?
I was just curious as to why he was so fixated on the waitress's straps.
I said I haven't got the straps fetish. How many times do I have to repeat myself?
I do like that animation.
Ruby! Ruby, stop!
Very well. Continue with your testimony, Mr. Kudo. Make it strapless.
He's gonna get very he's gonna get very flustered about imagining something strapless, I think.
Do you think old CD really saw Maggie do it?
Can you workshop some different nicknames for him? Also, no, I don't think he saw.
And also, I don't think you can.
Kit!
Yeah.
God damn it! Oh my god. Well, he probably had his eye on the waitress the whole time. That's why he was there. Yeah, we have fun here, folks.
We truly have fun here, everybody.
Holy shit. He probably is. Anyway, yeah, he probably is eyeing the waitress the whole time. That's why he was there.
But he was there for the cute outfits, right? Not the waitress.
I guess. I think the most accurate statement is that he was there for the waitress's bodies in the cute outfits. But also the core point of he wasn't looking at the murder is pretty on point, yeah.
Hey, did I just say something clever?
All the time, Maya. I wonder if the waitress Mr. Kudo saw really was Maggie.
That's what we have to figure out, Nick.
Great, thank you.
Wait, it was the last one.
Yeah.
Because there was another option here we didn't push on. Because we went down the strap. We went down the strap. We're moving on. We're moving on. We're moving on.
Scrap route.
We're moving on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or do you have any further thoughts on straps, ladies?
Why are you dwelling on this? What do you have to say, Gloop? She's dodging the question.
Not dodging the strap. No, I'm sorry, that was way too zesty.
Okay.
Way too zesty.
And we're back.
Okay, I really want to get to the other line. I really want to get to the other prompt. Oh, it's because it was here. Yeah, that's right. They added a line here at the end here. Yeah, I want to go down because... Get me to the other prompt, please. Boy, sometimes, I mean, I'm not going to get too mad at this game because it's definitely like a Game Boy Advance limitation. But sometimes you really have to adventure through the text boxes.
I mean, yeah, that's the whole game. Gloop. It's a text box game.
We did the straps. Let's ask about the waitress's back. The identifying features you described are all things you would see from the back.
Hello!
Is it possible that you never saw the waitress from the front at all?
Ha! He's got you there, Gramps.
Godot. What?
Kiddo?
Let's fucking kill this guy, Trite. Like, what?
I'm sick of this guy, Trade. He's...
We gotta kill him, Trey.
We gotta kill this guy, Trey. He fucking sucked. We had one moment of camaraderie, and then he kept talking, and I'm fucking tired of it. This guy sucks. This is the one thing that I'll agree with you on. We gotta kill this old man. Out with the old. What do you say, Trey?
Just this once, Goodell. May I have a sip of your coffee?
No,
I think you're
out.
I think you're asking a little much at this point, and I'm gonna have to kill you after we kill him, just for that.
That's fair. People normally talk about facial features when they're asked to describe someone. But this witness's testimony is nothing but straps and ribbons.
This is harassment. I tell you, I'm not obsessed with straps or ribbons. I'm just telling you what I saw.
Drinking my coffee is basically an indirect kiss, and I don't like you that way.
Mr. Kudo, the court requests that you add details about any identifying features. Features you observed from the front, that is, to your testimony. Sure.
This old man's testimony is getting longer.
If I can't find a hole in it soon, it'll get even longer, I bet. What does that mean?
anything that caught my interest about her when I saw her from the... Don't speak over me!
I'm sorry. I won't do it again. You didn't find anything to be distinct, but you did clearly see the witness's face, yes?
I'm sorry, I went too hard.
That was wonderful. I loved it.
No question about it. I didn't come this far to back down now. Mr. Kudo never backs down.
That's not the answer I was looking for, but okay.
This has turned into a matter of pride for old Seedy now, I guess.
He doesn't have pride in much.
I wonder if he really did see Maggie's face or not.
Like I thought, we need some concrete proof of this. Proof the old guy didn't see the waitress clearly from the front.
I read this line of dialogue already because we're wrapping around.
Oh, we're looping around. Okay,
testimony
cool.
Again now.
How many times are you gonna make me refute myself?
Okay, well, let's go to the very end here. Hold on, let's look at our evidence. What about our evidence? So, is there anything about Maggie that's, like, noteworthy from the front? And she has glasses and she looks very nice.
She does have glasses, that's true.
There wasn't anything that caught my interest about her when I saw her from the front. Do I have anything in evidence?
Do you?
I do, yeah, actually. I'm thinking it's this. I'm thinking it's this because, according to the plotline of things, she got a big ketchup stain at breakfast. That's what they said.
Yeah, so she has the big stain.
Yeah, so she's walking around with a big blood stain, quote unquote. You don't remember this? You don't remember this? The front of her is slathered in quote unquote blood. You don't remember this? I'm presenting this. That was it.
They don't have extra aprons in the cafe.
I think that it's been
doubt it.
I think it's been well established this is a dog shit cafe.
That's true.
Yeah. Mr. Kudo, I would like you to please take a look at this.
Back in my day, we all had bloods.
God, he keeps fucking eating you. It's so unfair.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That filthy thing would suit filth like you just perfectly.
I don't get why it always eats Firemtn, but it never eats Kit, even though
It really
Kit,
hates me.
Yeah, even though Kit is like all the way down here and all the way up there and doing all that. Yeah, what the fuck? It's not fair.
It truly despises me.
Actually, it reminds me of what my grandson looks like just after he's done eating.
My grandson kills elk and eats them raw. Have you ever seen this before?
Of course I haven't. Don't you think I'd forget something as dirty as that? I know I'm dirty. Oh, you have with a clot. Yeah, you have any words to say? That's that smug expression on your big dope face. I hate it so much.
Kit, you're doing amazing, honey. Thank you.
Oh, what? What is this?
Zero, there's several websites where you can find that.
Ever since I said, you have little clot, there's been an eerie silence in here.
Mr. Kudo, this apron is the apron worn by the defendant on the day of the poisoning.
Oh, I was wondering why
Oh.
you paused, and then I saw that.
Yeah, sorry.
Eh?
And as you just said yourself, you wouldn't forget something like this. Which means, if you had really seen this apron before...
Eh. Eh.
Yeah, you know what I'm getting at. You couldn't have possibly seen the waitress from the front.
Oops! Ito! Wait! Witness? You can't just play your way out of this! Ah. Well. Looks like we finally have a genuine trial on our hands.
Oh boy.
Listen, Wright. Here are the facts.
This old guy's dog shit.
On the day of the incident, there was only one waitress in the restaurant.
And no other aprons.
That being the defendant, Miss Maggie Bird. Exactly. And when that one waitress put the poison into that coffee cup, this old guy was watching.
And sniffling.
I hope you understand the gravity of the situation, Mr. Kudo. The fate of the defendant may rest on what you say you remember seeing.
Cuppy cup.
Cup, cup,
Cuppy cup.
cup, cup.
The waitress put poison in the defendant's sippy cup. And then she gave him some weebles. They wobble, but they don't fall down.
Just tell the court exactly what you saw, Gramps. You can rely on me, Captain. My noggins in perfect working order.
The whistle!
I can't remember a single occasion when I forgot what burger a customer wanted.
He can't remember? Probably more like he messed up so many times he's blocking it out.
Very well. Let's test just how good your memory and attention to detail is, Mr. Kudo. Tell us what you remember about the victim. He was another of those pesky young types, wearing a broken pair of spectacles. He had a newspaper in his right hand, and a noisy brat kept rustling its pages. The young man was listening to the wireless. I remember that well. Then the Siren girl in question brought over the gelatino. The little fidget picked up the cup with his free hand and took a sip.
Boy, he is working overtime to make fidget sound like a slur.
God.
Oh no.
God.
That's testimony we have just heard was to test how credible the witness's memory is. It seems to me that he remembers the victim in a great deal of detail. I can get a lot of info from those 2 sentences. I don't know about y'all.
Popular stim toy, the slur spinner.
Don't say this.
Yeah, no,
Don't say this, please.
Oh my god.
that sounds like the worst streamer challenge. That's the worst tone of town.
Yeah.
That's just going on kick.
Oh, Christ. Ah, yes. I hate those you-know-what types who are so vague about everything.
Are we gonna handle this, Nick?
Well, we only need to do one thing. We just need to prove that the old man's memory's shot.
Just trip him up, you mean? Isn't that kind of cruel?
Yeah, but it's funny. Suppose, but it's what we do best.
It is what we do best.
It's literally your job.
It's about to say, I feel like undermining the memory and confidence of a witness is kind of. Doesn't every attorney who's involved in talking to witnesses end up doing that? Like, always? Spectacles.
They're glasses to you. One of the lenses was green, but the other was broken. Newfangled rubbish. That's why I remember him so well.
He did have some kind of lens over his left eye. I wouldn't have called it a pair of glasses.
Seems to have been wearing some rather modern-looking shades.
Neither of these men know what Dragon Ball Z is.
They don't.
Perhaps I should take to wearing some and rival Mr. Godot's sharp appearance.
We better come up with something sharp and quick. We're gonna be outcooled by the judge, Nick. That's bad.
Nick, your drip is dog shit! I guess I'll wait and see if I should challenge him about these spectacles. The newspaper was a sports paper, was it?
That young hooligan! I nearly asked him, can't you even read without anything?
He really
How's
was
that?
hovering behind him.
How was I supposed to read the back? How was I supposed to be able to read the back page with all that rustling going on? I needed to find out if Guts and Braun were heading his championship title.
It was his paper, not yours. If you wanted to know so bad, why didn't you buy your own?
What are you looking at me like that for, huh? You want some?
Ow, ow!
Guts and Braun got beaten yesterday, by the way. Anyway,
That one on its own, by the way. I wasn't speeding through that. The wireless.
The decadent young rascal.
With his clock radio.
In my day, it was one or the other. Read the paper or listen to the wireless.
Oh boy.
And using an earpiece. It's selfish, that's what it is. I was straining my ears and I couldn't catch any of it.
Was he that desperate to listen to the radio?
What are you looking at me like that for? How dare you feel sorry for
Ow!
me?
Ow! 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 You mean the waitress, who you only saw from behind, right?
You're one of those, are ya? You never let anything go, isn't that right?
I can... Between this guy and Wendy Oldbag, I feel like the authors of this game are perhaps have some real life...
prejudice against the elderly?
I'm just saying that Japan has a lot of elderly, and that perhaps together they might have all amassed some stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Maybe.
What does it matter if I saw her from the front or from behind?
Ow, ow, ow,
It's
ow,
a
ow,
lie. There.
Better not push it until I've got some hard evidence.
It would be a beautiful romance, though. I don't know.
I don't
That
know.
sounds nightmarish. Those two together.
That's terrifying. Also, there's no way that Victor Kudo would like Wendy Oldbag. She'd be too old for him, even though they're the same age, probably.
Oh yeah, no, he would complain. They would interact and both of them would walk away going, wow, that person is ancient and a fucking asshole. Thank God I'm nothing like them.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, Wendy only has a... Yeah, exactly, Genie Problem.
She's got eyes for plenty of handsome actors we've heard about. Hang on.
His free hand...
Yeah.
Which hand was that?
Weren't you listening before, cloth ears? Said he was rustling the newspaper with his right hand, didn't I? If his free hand was his right hand,
Ow, 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 ow.
Ha! Perhaps the great Mr. Trey has 3 hands.
Just so you know, Mr. Trite, in the off chance that you have 3 hands, I've got 4.
I can do handstands with all of them also. This was only asking. I don't need to gang up on me and treat me like a freak. The whole point of this cross-examination is to establish just one thing. This old guy's memory has more holes in it than a slice of Swiss.
I guess we just need to find a contradiction in his testimony somewhere, huh?
Anything will do, even the smallest detail. Alright, well, let's walk through our evidence really quick.
This is... I'm gonna tell you, I remember this one being very, very hard for me because it's not something I would have normally thought about.
Is it the fact that it would be... I was looking to see if there's a way to tell what hand he doodled this in. But maybe it's the fact that he doodled it all. Like, you didn't notice this?
We don't know when he doodled that, though.
That's true, yeah. Well, let's look for everything that involves the victim here.
Okay.
So there's the medicine. Because all of his sentences were about the victim, right? Yeah, pretty much everything he said was about the victim. So let's think about the victim.
Think about the victim.
Guy in a hat with a DBZ scouter.
Mm-hmm. Left eardrum ruptured.
Left eardrum ruptured. Wait, hold on. Did he happen to say what ear he had his earpiece in?
I don't remember.
I feel like... Picked up the cup with his free hand and took a sip. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Waiting.
I might have it. I might have it. In order for the coffee stain to be where it is, you have to lift this cup with your right hand.
Gloop, you're a genius. It took me so long to think of this first time I played this game.
I got one! I got one!
Which-
I have...
Admittedly. So.
That got completely steamrolled. Say again.
I was just saying, admittedly, it was when I was 19. But you did very well. I just remember finding this one kind of tricky. So
I don't know what it was, but as soon as the coffee cup came up, something about it, like the fact that the handle was so like ornate and pretty and like blatantly in the shot, kind of stuck with me.
yeah, that's probably exactly what they wanted.
Yeah, like the handle is like. The handle is not, like, understated in this picture. Like, it is bright green. It is very easy to tell, even on a Game Boy Advance screen, what side this coffee cup is.
Yeah.
Mr. Kudo, do you remember what you were told at the start of this testimony? That this was a way of testing the credibility of your memory?
I know. There's nothing wrong with my memory, I tell you nothing. If I got anything wrong, I'll eat these seeds and sing the pigeon song.
Boy, there's an iceberg of lore.
Hang on, Nick. Hang on, Nick.
Yeah.
I really want to hear the pigeon song.
Well, that means we've got to just catch him in a lie, and then we get to hear the pigeon song.
Okay, that sounds great.
Yeah,
Carry
yeah,
on.
yeah. We're Maya. I'm working toward the pigeon song. I'm gonna be honest, Maya. I'm gonna be honest. I also want to hear the pigeon song. I want to hear. Do you think he like wrote it himself, or do you think that there's like some pigeon song that we don't know about?
Oh no, he's gotta. I mean, he's with pigeons all the time. He's gotta have learned it from the pigeons, right?
Oh my God, you're right.
You'll never find out. You're also really bad at whispering.
This was to test your memory, not your ears.
Here to tell us where this is going, Trite?
According to Mr. Kudo, the victim was holding the paper in his right hand, while drinking coffee with his free hand, which would be his left.
What is this? Kindergarten?
But I would like the court to please take a look at this.
That's the cup the victim used, correct?
Yeah, and on the rim, you'll notice the mark left by the victim's lips.
Yes, there's a stain left by the coffee.
Sonic has left.
What?
What?
Nothing, I was just thinking about that moment from last night.
Oh.
Yeah.
If you consider where that stain is, you'll clearly see that the victim was holding the cup in his right hand.
But how?
Well, Mr. Kudo, the court is waiting for your epic performance. Isn't that right, Maya?
I really want to hear the pigeon song.
You said you'd eat those seeds and sing the pigeon song.
Yeah, the pigeon song. Come on, old man.
Mr. Kudo, I'm afraid this is simply not acceptable.
You have to sing the pigeon song.
Get up on that stand and start. Think about what the witness. I think the witness had better go back to the park where he came from. Wait! Sorry,
That went on its own. That went on its
No,
own,
I know,
yeah.
I know.
Gloop, it's okay.
I can tell when it goes on its own.
Yeah.
Don't worry. If you think I'm gonna stand here and listen to you tell me I'm mad, you're wrong. I don't care about that dirty coffee cup. I know what I saw.
Oh, he's about to put his foot in his fucking mouth.
Do you still insist on your testimony? That young brat was holding the cup in his left hand. Oh yes, no question. I'm a good law-abiding citizen, I am.
He drank it from the top?
Is that dead young hot button you spiky-haired yahoo, who are at fault?
I drink my coffee from the top and eat my hot dogs from the left.
Hot butt? That one's new.
It was good, yeah.
Okay, I'm guessing it's because of the scouter.
Yeah.
But like, for a second, I was like, "What is he talking about? Dead young hotbot?" Like, because I thought that he was saying hotbot as like a slur against Godot for having.
I did too. Yeah, that's what I thought that
big
was.
facial visor thing.
Yeah, I thought it was ragging on Godot.
Yeah.
Who, me?
Thank you, old man. We've heard quite enough from you already. Don't call me old man, old man!
Wait, hold on, Your Honor. Hold on, Your Honor. Your Honor, we have not heard enough from this man just yet. I want to hear the pigeon song. He said that he would sing the pigeon song.
Been around for 68 years! I have? You can't ignore me!
Your Honor, we'd like to request that the testimony be amended to include the pigeon song.
Yeah, the pigeon song, please.
Listen to what I've got to say! I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, but... Sure, why not hear a little more? Mr. Kudo? But this is my 16th cup of coffee. So this is your final stand.
Godot hates this fucking coffee. I thought that was like a fluke, but Godot was like, fuck you also. Like, what?
God.
Thank you, Captain! You can rely on Victor!
What Greedo said.
Can you?
Godot's deep voice. I want to hear the pigeon song.
Phoenix, it's me. I also want to hear the pigeon song.
Phoenix, it's me. We've got to hear the pigeon song.
The boy was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the green lens of his specs.
So left.
He kept fiddling with it all the time. He was fiddling with it just before he picked up the cup, too.
Fire. Can you...
Yeah?
Misha, what Misha said.
Oh. Sorry, I missed that.
No, it's okay, it's okay.
I also wish to hear this pigeon song.
Yeah, well,
I'd
the
like
thing is,
to-
like, I just wanted to hit the brakes so that way you could do the Franziska voice, because what a charming... I mean, certainly it must be a treat for you as much as it is for us. Alright, Kit, you can go. I'm so sorry.
Huh? No, I did this one already.
Oh, okay, cool.
And then he used the same hand to pick up the cup. His left hand.
This is a very short one. Also, hi, Jessica. What's poppin'?
We know that the victim was wearing an unusual monocle over his left eye. It wasn't a monocle, Your Honor. It was a small computer monitor, often used by programmers. A monitor? You mean like a television screen? The inside of the lens is a screen that displays computer data. It's called an HMD. It's a common tool in the victim's line of work.
Stands for Handsome Man Detector.
HD, DVD, DVD, CDR! Oh, these newfangled letters drive me mad. But they don't matter. I know what I saw, and I'm telling the truth.
It's true. He doesn't seem to be lying.
And those are the facts in the good old black and white.
I'm imagining every single Phoenix Wright character slowly filing into the courtroom asking about the pigeon song. It'd probably take hours.
Hey, Belle, I know that my testimony's over, but I'd also really like to hear this pigeon song.
Do you think Winston Payne would like to hear the pigeon song?
I desperately wish to hear the pigeon song right now.
Oh yeah, Pearl absolutely wants to hear it. I don't even know that I can, like, oh god. Mr. the Gumshoe, what's a pigeon?
Oh my god.
She's never been to the city.
Surely they have pigeons in the mountains of LA.
Those are rock doves.
Burley, those are the same thing.
No, it's a rock dove if it lives in the rocks. Those live on the buildings, so that they're pigeons.
Sing the pigeon song, or I will kill this dove.
So the victim is wearing a head-mounted display.
HD, DVD, CD, DVD. What does it matter?
HD TV CD HOAI.
HOTTOGL, whatever. And you're sure that he was wearing the earpiece on the same side?
No question. I could only see the side of that side of his head from where I was sitting.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah?
That's pretty obvious if you look at the floor plans. From the opposite table, he'd only have a view of the side of the victim's head. Yeah, let's talk about you fiddling with it. Seems you kept an eye on Mr. Glenn Elga.
He was getting on my nerves. Rustling that newspaper and fiddling with that earpiece all the time. And then he made all the fuss dying just from one sip of Jalapeno. I wanted to say to him, calm down, young brat. Just looking at him made me suddenly speed up my seed eating. I could have choked.
Great sentence.
Incredible sentence.
I'd love to go seed, you hear?
No.
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 What? You youngins always overreact about anything that comes over my mouth anytime I talk about girls and seed.
So I take it the victim was a walking ball of nervous energy. The earpiece you mentioned, which hand did the victim touch it with?
You're one of those people, are you? Hold on. There we go.
Great, thank you. I was actually literally about to press that.
You're the type that uses your left hand to get things out of your right pocket. You thought I was going to say something else, didn't you? Or fasten your left cuff with your right hand. And when the tour guide says, on your right side, you'll see the famous Firemtn. You're the only one who deliberately looks to the left. Well, aren't you?
Nick, how would you fasten your left cuff with any hand other than your right hand?
This guy only wears
You're
kimonos.
one of those types, aren't you?
This guy only wears kimonos. Listen, this might come across to you as unrelatable, Maya Fey, but this man only wears traditional Japanese garments and isn't really familiar with modern clothing.
Man, I mean, I like my kimono and everything, but you all saw that relatively official art of me, like war stuff. Like, come on.
We
There's
did.
some
It was
fun
very
stuff to be
cute.
had in modern fashion too.
No, I didn't mean.
Obviously, he used a hand on the same side of the body that the earpiece was on.
Ow. So if he had the HMD on his left side, then I guess it's his left hand. Yeah, this I want to talk about. You seem very sure of yourself, Mr. Kudo.
Because I know what I saw, no matter what tricks you try to play on me.
So you really did see the guy picking up the cup with his left hand. It's a dead end.
Well, Nick, what do you think?
I think the guy's telling the truth. But even so, something's not quite right.
and chuck evidence at him until he breaks.
If he's
Like,
not lying...
Literally, I'd love to see this guy snap in half. He's fucking withholding the pigeon song from me.
Yeah, but if he dies, you won't ever hear the pigeon song.
Well, screw him. He's not gonna sing it anyways, apparently.
It's true. But if he's not lying, there wouldn't be any contradictions in his testimony, right? What? What is weird here? I feel like we don't even have... Left eardrum was ruptured. Hold on. Okay, yeah, no. Why would he have his earpiece? Okay, I don't know where I present this. I'm gonna push on it here, I guess. But I want to bring up the fact that, the left eardrum was ruptured. So I'm gonna bring this up, and hopefully this is the right spot for it. Because that's where this is relevant. He's got the speaker in his left ear, but that's the injured eardrum? Hmm?
Yeah.
Just so you know, you could actually present that or the prescription bag on every single one of these statements.
Oh, okay, good. I'm not sure what the relevance of this is, but... Mr. Kudo, there is something very strange about your observations of the victim.
What?
You say he was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the head-mounted display.
No question. You can lock me up if I'm wrong. It was his left ear, no doubt.
Well, first off, if you're wrong, we have a different request. And secondly... Oh, sorry, you're still talking.
I could only see that side of his head from where I was sitting.
I say if he doesn't sing us the pigeon song, we lock him up anyways.
In this courtroom, that wouldn't be too hard. I don't think so.
What did you say?
Yeah, in the fascist state of Japan, if we're they like death penalty for like not fulfilling a verb.
Pretty much. God, your audio is eating you so bad. I'm so sorry. I don't know why it's doing that to you. Yeah, it's so weird. Because you're speaking in your normal voice, too. It doesn't need that normal. Yeah.
Normal.
You're being so normal right now. You're no doubt unaware of this fact, Mr. Kudo. But the victim couldn't hear with his left ear. His eardrum was ruptured.
Eh?
Traces of medication for his condition were found in his ear canal. That's right. It's impossible that the victim was wearing his earpiece in his left ear. Because he couldn't even hear in that ear.
Is that true, Captain? It is. Pigeon! Pretty pigeon!
Singing the pigeon song!
Maya, the song
This is the
sucks
best day of
ass!
my life!
The song sucks ass!
It really does! It's a terrible song! But I finally got to hear it.
Well, as long
Order.
as someone in this courtroom is happy.
Order, order! This man has no sauce.
This witness's testimony is completely unreliable. He only saw the waitress from behind. And he claims the victim was wearing an earpiece when we know his eardrum was ruptured. Well, Mr. Goodell?
Single drop of milk is all it takes to destroy the pure black magic in the cup.
The fuck does that mean?
Excellent.
Thank you for the follow. Wait, oh, a raid happened! Oh my goodness! The fucking sound effect is taking forever to go off. Oh my goodness, there it is! Jeez Louise! Hello, Raiders! What were you guys up to? It said gaming stream.
Hey,
I
Raider.
didn't get a chance to catch what's up. What's up, y'all? I'm Gloop.
Excellent.
My head makes this noise. These are my dear friends Firemtn and MeltyKitt. I would specify which one's which, but the melty one's melty. You can probably deduce that.
My head doesn't make the same noise as hers does. Hello.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
probably a good thing.
My head doesn't make any noises except for my voice.
But
That's true.
that's a very good point, yeah. But your head also does have a bunch of brand new animations, too.
That's true.
Excellent.
It does have a bunch of brand new animation.
End of big long weekend event. Cool. What big weekend event? Oh my god, and Bits, holy crap, thank you very much. You did a donathon? That's lovely. Hell yeah. We are having a grand old time with Phoenix Wright. We are voice acting our way through it and having a blast. Thank you for reading in, by the way.
This old man is my drop of milk. Captain, are you calling me a drip?
Oh, you hate to see boys fighting.
This is the victim's coffee cup in which the potassium cyanide was found. The mark on the rim clearly shows that the victim picked it up with his right hand. I'll never back down. I know I'm right. Well, jumped his cappuccino with his left hand.
Hello, Sprout. I'm having a wonderful time.
Hey, what the fuck is up with this guy's teeth? Why do they look like that?
I will look next time they come up.
Let me put you out of your misery. Clearly, the victim used both hands. He took a sip with the cup held in his right hand, and then switched to his left. That's what the old man saw.
Impossible! The witness has already testified on numerous occasions that the victim died immediately after taking just one sip of coffee.
Which hand the victim used to pick up the cup is irrelevant, Your Honor. The fact still stands. With one hand or the other, Mr. L drank the poisoned coffee. Like this!
Sadly, Mr. Goodell, that doesn't wash. The point of his testimony was to establish whether the victim. The point of this testimony was to establish whether the witness's memory is credible. And the results are clear. Okay, can you give us a
little...
Yeah, there it is. The testimony given by this witness is useless. Somebody let a balloon loose in the courtroom?
Come on. She's doing her best.
No, she's doing incredible. No, she's doing incredible. That's what we needed. I was just...
I believe it's time to conclude today's proceedings. I am satisfied that the witness is not deceiving the court.
Oh, I forget. I'm like, wow, there's a balloon in here, and Misha's like, microaggression.
But to be frank, his testimony is a farce.
He's Victor, not Frank. Sorry, that was a really obvious joke.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Did you have to be so frank? Take that, you pompous old windbag! I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo. You can't reach me from there.
Oh no, he throws her that dog shit?
Mr. Kudo, I have the high ground. Have no chance if we...
I'm the tallest and I weigh the most. Clearly you are not on the same level as I. I'm ordering the defense and the prosecution to investigate this case further. That is all for now. This court is adjourned.
Okay.
Wait! Hold it! If we stop now, where does that leave me?
You're just a random fucking guy.
Leave you, Mr. Kudo?
Yeah, you get to go home, man.
Yeah.
Why do you want to be here?
Yeah, this place sucks. It's court. You get to go. You're not even like kicked out of the restaurant or anything. You can go back there and Google waitress is all you fucking want.
Yeah, I mean, you should be kicked out of the restaurant, but, you know.
True.
we don't really have that's not really up in the court today, I guess.
Thanks to that blue-suited young upstart over there. I'm just a bumbling old man who can't even dot his T's or cross his I's now.
Well, that's not what you do with those letters, for one thing.
And how is your bad memory my fault?
I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, but there's nothing I can do.
It's funny that there's no music at this point. Like, it's just like the band got up and left.
Yeah. Yeah, the court musician, heard the judge say, like, well, there's no more for today. This witness is incompetent. I'm asking you all to investigate further. And the courtroom musicians were like, okay, we're done. And they already left the courtroom.
Pretty much.
I've kept my mouth shut up until now. But there's something else that the court should know.
Ooh, plot twist.
What?
Nani? There's more?
To be perfectly honest, it might not be anything. But I want another chance. I want another crack at you shark.
Me? He's looking at me like I'm some sort of evil shogun. I wish I was some sort of evil shogun. That would be cool.
Shouldn't he have made it a Steel Samurai reference? And
He should have.
The evil magistrate, right?
Maya has somehow overheard this comment.
Every episode of the Steel Samurai.
Yeah.
You should be referencing the evil magistrate.
Yes,
Come
exactly. Yeah, you know what, Genie Problem, you're right. I should make a VTuber who is a spooky shogun ghost and evil and made of bones, but sexy somehow.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, everyone, what do you say to one final showdown? A final chapter in this eccentric old man's scrapbook. Sorry, Gramps.
You know what, Land Shark? You have made bones sexy. I really should be...
You have, Land Shark.
Yeah. Yeah, I really should be the pupil in your dojo if I pursue this project. You've written the book on this.
I've already had my 17th cup of coffee. What have you got to lose, Captain? I'll give you all the Jarachino you want if you come to my house after the trial.
Oh, well, tempting.
I may be 68 years old, but Victor Kudo is still a man.
68 isn't even, like, that old.
This man, some people just have an oldness to them.
He, like, this is like the crotchetiest, oldest old man. I'm sure some of us in this room right now have like parents that are about that age and are not like this, right?
Yeah, no,
Can't speak from experience.
Oh, kid, I'm sorry, hun.
Yeah, he reads 80.
He does.
He reads up there. He's up there. He's lying.
He's
That's
probably lying, yeah.
That's enough, witness. I believe it'll be quicker for the court to just hear your testimony. You bet! Much quicker!
Oh yeah, he does have fucking garbage disposal teeth. What the hell?
What's up with his fucking teeth?
Also, the seeds usually don't even make it in his fucking mouth.
Yeah, well, that's funny. That's just funny, you know? I can't believe this is happening.
You better get ready.
I get the picture. Just quit throwing the seeds at me, would you? Oh, he's got to be using some sort of infinite ammo code for that box of seeds. You like that, gamers who made a little Konami code.
A little gamer reference for the gamers playing this video game.
Mhm.
You any gamers
that
out there?
I love this cake. It's so delicious and moist.
He would not fucking say that.
He would not. First
would
off, that
not.
requires him to play a game as a woman protagonist against a woman antagonist.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
God,
Okay.
that's so
Yeah.
true, yeah.
Yeah.
First of all, I want to stress that this might be nothing. I'm not too sure myself.
Oh, also, the first line of the testimony is, by the way, not important.
The young boy slumped over the table as soon as he took one sip of his Yarachino. Well, the clumsy idiot upset the vase. He knocked it right over. It broke, and the strip of cloth covering the table got completely soaked. Well, how about that? Turn things upside down. Is that all? Yes, that's all. I remember it perfectly. You're doubting me again? You're doubting a poor, defenseless old man. No, we're not doubting you, Mr. Kudo.
Don't you get the feeling there's a question hanging on everyone's lips, Nick?
Yeah, does the pigeon song have a second verse?
I know, right? I gotta hear it. I gotta hear more, Nick.
Yeah.
Fast, but I gotta know more.
Yeah, the question hanging on everyone's mind is so what, probably. That's all I can think of, and I have to cross-examine this guy.
You're a bird brain. That's why. That's all you can think of. There. Very well, Mr. Wright. Your final cross-examination, please. Please.
Please.
Please. The court generally prefers if witnesses are sure of themselves, Mr. Kudo.
Naughty brat! I'm warning you. I'm more savage than a macho man right now.
Get it? You get the joke? You get the,
You won't-
the reference?
You won't beat me with
Ow,
this,
ow,
my
ow.
final battle.
Sugar on the seed's harder than ever. I better be careful.
Come on, Nick, nail him.
I'll nail that, Kudo. Sorry.
It was good.
good.
It was another reference for the gamers out
It was another,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, you love that, right? Jingle keys, jingle keys.
That's a good god. We need that as an emote, giant jingling keys on screen.
God.
The court has already heard that testimony, Mr. Kudo.
I know that. I was just setting the mood. Well, am I supposed to build up the suspense?
The suspense?
Yeah, now what do you think? Should I work the audience a bit more? No. Please continue, Mr. Kudo, as quickly as possible. Alright, now where was I? Oh yes, the young boy slumped over the table and ...
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. A vase, you say?
Yes, there are vases on all the tables in that place. There are accidents waiting to happen. They're practically begging to be knocked over.
Well, he's right about there being vases. I do remember seeing them too. There was a vase on the table when I ate lunch there. There's also a standing vase Wait, hold on.
Yes. I don't want to do that.
Oh wow!
Oh my
Literally
god.
Nothing because he made it up. Well,
So crazy, dude. Wow.
whoa, that's
you're-
so crazy. That's so crazy, old man.
I hate
There
this
was a
man!
pause and it got knocked
It's
over.
so crazy how cool and relevant you are, and everybody's gonna talk about how much they wanna, I don't know, see you in a mage dress or whatever. What the fuck are we doing here?
Jet? And you saw the moment when the victim actually knocked over the vase.
Well, it's hard to say. It's a bit unclear. How do you really define?
Okay, I get it.
I heard it break, and the sight of it is burned into my memory as clear as day.
I guess I'll keep pushing him just to see if there's anything else, but obviously I'm gonna bring up this fucking photograph. Soaked in water, you mean?
Yes, it splashed me on the knee as well. Water on the knee, operation. That's another gamer reference.
God. Let me testify once more. When the man died, he completely shattered the table with the force of the blow. Pieces flew everywhere. And then the hot coffee set the room on fire. Honest.
And yet, the water still managed to splash onto you, even though you were seated across the room?
It was cold! I clearly remember it splashing me!
The man backwards long jumped into the kitchen and started knocking all over all sorts of manner of pots and pans in there.
The man did a triple back leg and landed perfectly on his feet, and then stubbed his toe on the table and died.
Did the water really make it all the way across to the other side of the room? I want to know what you have to say about this. You mean the vase on the victim's table falling upside down and breaking?
The vase turned upside down, and my testimony is turning this case upside down. It's a joke. I just wanted everyone to hear it. What do you think, Captain? I'm impressed by your ability to waste time.
Dell hasn't raised any objections for a while now.
So, you young show-off, with that scrap of information, I'm throwing down the gauntlet. If I lose this one, I'll take it like a man and admit defeat.
He's really giving you the evil eye, Maya.
It's you he's looking at, Nick, not me.
I think he has the cataracts are kicking and he's just looking in our general direction.
Like he's saying, I triple dog dare you to find a contradiction, youngin'.
I guess I'll just have to rise to the challenge then. Alright. Demean me, why don't ya? Anyway, crime scene with the vase standing.
How could you do this?
How could you do this to Victor Kudo? You've completely bespoiled his honor as man.
You're right. Mr. Kudo, this is a photograph of the crime scene.
So what?
Look carefully at the table. The vase is there. Intact.
Huh?
Lost your tongue, Granddad?
I'm no granddad of yours!
Ow,
You
ow,
can
ow,
take
ow,
this.
ow, 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 ow.
Enough! Wow, I heard that echo. If you throw any more seeds in this courtroom, I can't read behind my own head.
Sorry. I don't know why I am apologizing.
What is it now? I just remembered something.
Did you? Yes! Go on!
The broken vase. It was on my table. Esto.
What?
I
Well,
see.
you see, it startled me when that young lad collapsed. So I stood up. That must have been when it fell over. The vase on my table, I mean. The vase on your table? Yes, it was on my table. And that's how my groin came to be completely soaked. And not any other reason.
Really glad
So
we
quick-
got that in
So quit
there.
grilling me!
Why did I deserve that?
Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You've certainly earned your kudos for today. We got there, everyone.
We finally got there.
I wonder what the hell is going on that Valera the Dragon just gave me a shout out.
I think I have an idea.
Oh, are we about to get raided, you think?
Princess. I'd like to ask a question now. Have I been any use at all? Perhaps that's something you should reflect on yourself, Mr. Kudo.
It's like they wrote Wendy and they were like, that was good. We can make an old person who's so much worse.
Yeah.
As a personal challenge, let's make somebody who sucks.
Wait a minute. If that's the case, there's more. I've got more to say. Oh, yes. I remember something now. Bailiff, escort the witness out of the courtroom. Wait, listen to me. Ah!
You're taking him away to beat him to death, hammers.
It's gonna take one. They're gonna go boom and he's done.
Oh no, Kit left!
Well,
They took Kit away too!
I'm here.
Oh, she's back, okay.
Well, we seem to have been considerably sidetracked. And I'm still not in a position to deliver a verdict. The defendant has not been positively identified as the waitress in question. Additionally, there are two disparities in the testimony we've heard thus far.
The mark on the coffee cup that the victim supposedly drank from with his left hand, and the earpiece which was inserted into his left ear, out of which he couldn't hear.
Wow, Nick, you did it!
I therefore require both the defense and the prosecution to further investigate the facts.
Yes, Your Honor.
There's one more thing before I call today's session to an end.
Oh boy. One more thing, Your Honor.
The witness we just heard from. He's most insistent that his testimony should be of use. So, he's summarized it accordingly into this statement.
Okay.
You may each have a copy of it if you wish.
Sure.
Whatever. The prosecution doesn't need props like that.
I don't believe in evidence. Kiddo's really mad, huh?
Excellent.
Popcat, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I would be too.
Very well. Here you are then, Mr. Wright. There are 3 copies. My own, yours, and Mr. Godot's.
Yes, Your Honor.
When the incident occurred, I broke the laws at my seat. I'm sorry.
Awesome!
This is gonna put him at the wrong table somehow.
How long did that take? I love this fucking game.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. This isn't a piece of testimony. Like a 5-year-old's apology.
What the heck are we supposed to do with 3 copies?
That is
no,
all.
Omnicore, you're
Gordon,
completely
sir.
correct. That's gonna be vital. Absolutely vital.
That's never happened. There's never been a case that's hinged on a single one piece of evidence.
Never
It's never
once.
happened.
Never once.
Never once.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Let me save my data.
I can't believe Victor Kudo is gone forever.
I can.
So sad. We'll never see
I
him again.
can. Oh, now, one less old man in the world makes it just a little bit more difficult to do Old Man Yowie, and that's sad. No?
Well,
Hey,
well.
Are we gonna play more of this on Friday?
I would love to play more of this on Friday. I was gonna ask you to if Friday works for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, Friday works for me.
Hell yeah. So if people came in off the raid, you can, I'm supposed to say this at TwitchCon, they were like, do your calls to actions, and I was like, okay, dokie, I will. But yeah, if people click the little follow button, then Friday, we're diving back into this adventure. While we're talking about it though, do you guys want to gas up what wonderful things y'all are up to? Because y'all have been up to some wonderful things as well.
No, I'm not into it right now.
Okay, cool.
Hi, I stream and stuff. I think my name's in there. Yeah, there it is. Right after Fires.
Yep. Their names should be down the bottom on the left side over there. Alrighty then. I'm gonna find somebody for us to wander over to raid-wise. Let's see.
You can follow me. You can follow me on
You should follow
Twitter.
her.
Please,
You
God,
should
follow me.
her. Yeah, please follow these people. They're very good. Here's Kit. Okay, good. Kit was doing it too. Okay, cool. It was coming. Awesome. Oh my god. I can't wait to see where this one's going. Who can we bug? Who can we irk? Oomst. Can we irk? God, you know what? I want to put it on the schedule. Oh, we can go over to Bagel. That would be fun. We haven't gone over to Bagel in a hot second. I want to put ring racers on the schedule because I had so much fun with the G-Pools tournament. I want to... Yeah!
Ring Racer!
Yeah, I'll figure out when we can do it, but I
Remember
want to
that
do
one?
more ring racers. That was fun, and I'm... Do you two like ring racers?
Yeah.
I can't believe it. I spelled bagel wrong. I spelled it bagel. I spelled it bagel. All right, I'm gonna send us over to Bagel Gremlin. Everybody.